That's your boy back with another banger. Your boy T Double. My bad. Almost knocked myself out. This your boy T Double. We're back with another episode, man. And
I'm your girl Jen checking in.
back with another one.
Your favorite, slightly thick, extremely colorful, bestie, auntie, daughter, um, girlfriend in your head. You know, I wear a size 8.5, though. You can change that and make it worth your while. Other than that, just watch me on TV. Because I'm on the way to network TV.
The
But
newest
right
TV.
now we on Time to Talk About TV.
This is the newest version of television.
With your boy T Double, looking like a whole snack,
We're back with another banger.
entree, appetizer, drink, chocolate milk when that shit too hot. You gotta
Your
go get
favorite
some chocolate
drink, I
milk.
thought.
And what would that be per se? What is your favorite drink?
Ginger Island to be exact is what they call it. That's what it was made. It's my choice. My choice of drink at the bar. That's me, I'm gonna get that. You guys should try it. Long Island with ginger ale. Add you some lemons. If you want to be specifically, add you some cherries as well. That's the one. But,
Yep.
So
That is the
today,
one.
you guys are in for a good one. Episode were
23.
Michael Jordan.
It's our Michael Jordan episode. We appreciate y'all. We understand that you probably was like, where they was at yesterday.
Yeah, right. I was just about
Especially
to
if you a
get to
late
that.
viewer.
If you
They come when we be on at like 1
yeah,
or 12. When we be
yeah,
on there for
yeah.
2 hours, you be like, I'm gonna catch them when I get off work.
yeah,
Them plant people that listen to us on the way home from work.
yeah.
That 1 o'clock shift. Y'all, we was
Very important. I kind of slipped that. But yeah, yesterday we didn't forget about you guys.
we was here.
We were definitely in the building. We just had a little
We was talking our
technical
shit.
difficulties. We actually sat and had nearly an episode. We were literally
It was an
halfway
hour.
through.
Some people episodes only be an hour.
Yeah.
We did a whole episode.
Yeah, basically. And we realized that it was no sound. As you guys can see, because it's in the previous videos, we left it there for a reason. It's not on the YouTube channel, but it is on the Facebook channel.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's there to show you guys that we were here. We came. We had a good
We
long
came,
time.
we showed, we kind of.
Sitting, laughing, talking.
Right.
And
As we always do.
I'm sure as you see it, you want to know what we
What
were
was
talking
being
about
said.
because we were just talking we was
Right.
talking it out. You know what I'm saying? It was that time. It was time to talk it out, and that's what we was doing. So after an hour, we just it was so hard to just start all over because it was just so crushing. The feeling was it hurt so bad. The feeling hurt so bad.
Oh, that's what happened? Because,
I was hurt.
right, because I
was hurt.
I was ready
I also
to start over. The show
I
must
had
go
to
on.
work this morning, and I didn't want to be I didn't want to lose track. Quick little story time. I don't know. It wasn't even last episode. Last week, sometime I was having a little time at night, and I don't even remember when I had fell asleep without having such a good time to the point that I didn't set an alarm. I did nothing. When I woke up, I was late for work. It was like, and I was just like, how did I do that? Right. So now I try to be, even though that's very rare for me, but so now I try to be like, all right, let me try not to make it a pattern, So, it was after an hour, I was crushed.
real
I was
late
hurt. My
that day.
feelings was hurt, and I was just like, you know what? I just I can't really. I just couldn't come to myself to try to do that all over again. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it tomorrow. So I take the blame. You totally blame me. I wanted to
No
bring it back to
condemnation
today.
in Christ. We're not blaming anyone.
No, I'm just saying to the people. You know, that's why we didn't run it back yesterday.
Hey,
We
leave
were
him
here.
alone.
That's why we didn't run it
Hey,
back. No,
hey,
we're
leave
fine.
him alone. Not so much on him. Leave him alone. Nah, I had to tell somebody else this week. Leave him alone. Like, why are you worried about him?
Yeah, so you know, we still gonna give you guys boom. Same episode, even better. Information now is kind of it was already up to par last night, even more up to par than it was from last night, with even more new stuff that we want to bring to you. So we're gonna kick it off, and we're gonna start off. You know, we're gonna throw that out there in the beginning today. Such a good show, you know. So we're gonna throw that out there in the beginning, and I feel like I want to.
So wait a minute. I'm sorry. This is what up though? Is you cool?
We want to go into that, but I feel like what I wanted to do. I wanted to start off by saying rest in peace to the late great George Foreman. I was supposed to do that in the beginning last night. It kind of slipped me, so I kind of want to do it the right way. Rest in peace to the late great George Foreman.
Rest in peace.
He was
Rest in peace to George Foreman. I almost cried last night when you told me.
Yeah, this was one of the ones. He was 76 years old, born in 1949, 2025. George Foreman, rest in peace.
God rest your soul, George Foreman. I appreciate you for all you did.
Absolutely.
I really do. I had a bunch of George Foreman grills over the years.
Absolutely.
The only thing in the world or on the planet that's better than a George Foreman grill is an air fryer. So, God bless you. You lasted all the way. The air fryer just came out about 10 years ago. People was looking for old George Foreman grills up until 10 years ago.
And waiting on you to make the next one.
Yeah, so God bless you.
I had a couple of them too. So.
I went to see your movie in the movies.
Shout out to that.
So glad you got to get your flowers while you were still here.
Shout out to that. I didn't get a chance to see it in the movies.
I saw it in the movies.
I seen some of it. I never got a chance to see the whole thing. I seen some of it. I still haven't seen the whole thing, but I didn't see it in the movies.
It's good.
Yeah, but you know.
Condolences to all the Georges
Absolutely.
and the Georgettes. Absolutely. And his wives and ex-wives and whoever, mom, dad, sister, brother, all the Foremans.
Absolutely. The Foreman family.
The Foreman family, yes. God bless y'all. Thank you for sharing your loved one with the world. Absolutely.
I wanted to start that off with that, kick that off. Now that we got that out the way, y'all know we gonna. It's gonna. So much, right? It's so hard to pick where to start from. It's gonna get messy. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get sad. It's gonna make you smile.
Let's just start off with the sad and get that out of the way. Since we already talking about rest in peace.
Let's go to it. I'm with that.
Rest in peace to my name twin, the East Side murder Mac victim Jennifer Harris, aka Gemma.
Miss Gemma. She's
went viral, and so has her irritatingly, idiotically psychotic alleged unaliver. It went from 200 followers to now she got more than 20,000 followers on Instagram. Her Instagram it's pure entertainment. It's pure entertainment, especially if you didn't know that she was an unaliver.
She has a posse behind her now. That's justifying. I don't feel that people are thinking clear.
Man, no, you know
when
what?
they're not using their brain when they're trying to justify this, because in no justification, cause or way is it that someone does no harm to you physically at all and you physically unalive them. That's not justified in no way, no fashion or form. So to the posse that's behind, I don't think that you're actually taking your time to sit back and look at.
First of all, hopefully none of you bitches is watching our show. Because we don't even want y'all watching our show. Period. Nah. I don't care. I'd rather not blow up if I gotta have a bunch of demonic people following me. And for you to think that that lady deserves to be unalive, you're
That's
demonic.
insane. That's insanity.
You're just as crazy as
Yeah.
the Risen Phoenix, and I want you to rise on up off our show. We good on you.
Yeah. It's
So
just,
if you one of them, bye.
it's just I feel like I feel like you're not using your brain if you think this. If you are, if that is a thought.
People brain is demonic. People brain is evil. A lot of people don't have compassion in their heart. A lot of people have no respect or care for life.
That's true.
A lot of people is so full of a spirit of offense and so full of a spirit of low self-esteem to where everybody's a bully. Everything's an attack. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I know. I believe that because I was bullied for real.
Yeah, me too.
I've had to pray a spirit of offense off of me. And the girl might have been bullied before, but she wasn't being bullied by her boss. You at work making TikToks. I can only imagine what type of employee you was.
Right.
A manager not about to send home a star player.
And I say that. That's
even a star player with an attitude problem. If you work hard and you getting the job done, you're not going home. And you're going to be mad as hell, like you said.
Bingo. Right. Because
you're going to want to go home.
The thing is, you want to go home because you see other people going home. But the people that's going home are going home because it's. Right. I don't want to keep, as a manager, I've been a manager in more than one company. I don't want to keep walking by you and you not working. I don't want somebody else coming whispering to me, keep telling, well, they not doing this, and you stand and I'm letting you stay, and I got the authority to say I can at least.
First of all, I'm gonna be the one to go home because that's my duty as a manager. To delegate work to the hardest workers, and if you see somebody not working, you send them home, and that should be a warning to you that you're about to get sent home permanently, sweetie pie.
Absolutely.
Because this is McDonald's. I can get anybody just fresh out of high school or still in high school to come in here. First job, they want to be there. What you call them on the game? They're try hard.
And that's
I can get a try hard up in here. Yeah.
And that's another thing I feel like people gotta learn. People said, "Oh well, she said she was a bully." Because she had to have a backbone. Right. You are around a bunch of kids. Exactly. And your turnover ratio is high.
And she had 6 kids, 6 girls. So you damn right she probably played absolutely no games. That's why McDonald's loved her. That's why she stayed for 15 years. She probably played no games. Exactly.
You cannot be rent over.
And old girl was obviously full of playing games.
Obviously, it was very clear. It was
her life was a fucking cosplay game.
She wasn't mentally stable. It's very clear. She has a mental condition. I'm not saying it to say in a harsh way or nothing bad or talk. She has a mental condition.
No shade to people who have mental conditions is what he's saying.
It's very clear. Right.
We're not putting all y'all in the category with her to say all y'all. Right. Or all of us, okay? Because I got
everybody
PTSD. I got well, I'm beating PTSD. I'm beating the other one. Look, I can't keep thank you. I can't keep my attention straight within just to remember what I was trying to say. So this is not me. This takes one to know one.
The first step to getting over it is accepting.
Knowing is half the battle.
You have to accept what it is
instead of
trying to get around it as if, oh no, that ain't me. Mm-hmm. I don't do that.
This is right. And listen, let me tell you something. You guys, love you, but this is what you need to know. And I want all my peeps that's right on the side of right to know this. If you're a good person, you don't have to say it. I know I'm a good person.
Yeah, that's
I
very true. It's
mean,
valid. That's
most
valid.
of the time when somebody say that, that's because they either done something bad or they thinking about doing something bad, and they're trying to reassure themselves that they're a good person, even though they know they on some bullshit.
You trying to convince yourself
You trying to who you trying to convince?
because you don't have to convince
Because if
anyone.
you
Yep.
a good person, your actions gonna speak for
People gonna see that on
themselves.
real. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a connection. It's gonna be every. Don't get me wrong, right? Everybody won't because everybody else is not. Everybody don't have a good vibe. So if you got a good vibe, good energy, you just a good person.
Everybody don't know. Even
Some people may
with
some people may turn away from you because it's so good. It's just you
that's
know
what I'm saying. Even people with a bad vibe gonna know you got a good vibe.
Absolutely.
And if they don't feel like being uplifted or feel they're gonna get the fuck away from you.
With you.
They're gonna get away from you.
That's
but see,
here's
saying. The thing. She did not and could not get away from her boss. She felt like you know, she was too deep in her mental illness to figure out she could just go get another job or something.
You know what?
It seemed like she really loved working for McDonald's. Honestly, the unaliver. She kept that uniform on.
Another thing that I thought about,
or either a damn a costume.
Another thing that I thought about with this whole situation that came across my social media today because it was after last night, that the guy that was supposedly essaying her, or the one that she was having problems with as a roommate who she was renting a home from, or was a roommate
renting a room from. Yeah.
He's been missing for 2 weeks now.
Stop saying that. Stop playing with me.
They're saying he's no contact at the house for at least 2 weeks.
So they haven't done a welder check and bust the door down the police?
Haven't heard from him. They got a picture ID. They have his whole name. This is floating around. They haven't heard from him.
Wait a minute, allegedly, this is on
social
Facebook.
Facebook, yep. And I seen on TikTok, social media. So allegedly, he's missing for 2 weeks. Haven't heard from him. That just happened Monday? Thursday. He was already missing beforehand.
Right.
Which also leads me to think, because now I'm thinking, like, if it was 2 weeks, like, that's crazy, right? What if you see him? He's an older guy, one of those fellas, and I mean, I wouldn't think he's not. He don't got nowhere to go for 2 weeks in a row.
So wait a minute. Today is Monday.
No.
Today is
Wednesday.
Tuesday. So when did you start hearing that he was missing? Today
over the
or
weekend
yesterday?
that just passed.
So Sunday.
It's around Sunday. I seen something, but I was skipping by it because it was about more so they was talking about him, and I didn't want. And I'm like, no, I was skipping by it. Monday we did the show. It came back this morning, and I listened to the whole thing.
Okay, and what did it say?
It basically was saying how now that this has happened,
they want to talk to him.
They're trying to go and find out about all of her past or whatnot, or anything that they can find out, that anybody that knows her, because obviously they can't find family. You're renting a room from someone. Can't find family, no immediate family. So they're trying to go to immediately where she was. They're not getting no contact.
So that's what I was about to say. Didn't I see somewhere that somebody talked to one of her family members on the news though?
If you did, you seen something that I didn't see.
I didn't watch the whole thing. It was like, like you see the thumbnail, the headline or whatever, and then it started moving on YouTube. But I went on and looked at something else. It seemed like that. Yeah, she was like a relatively lighter skinned lady. Like maybe like B. Simone complexion, or a little like, she kind of put me in the mind of like B. Simone, or maybe Lisa Ray, but a little darker than Lisa Ray.
Did the sound play for a second? Did you hear some of it?
I heard her talking, but it's literally just a second because I ended up seeing something that I really wanted to see and pushed on something else.
Got you.
And I meant to go back to that, but
I mean,
so much stuff be on my
algorithm. I feel like it'll come back and we can always do an update, but it's so many questions, like what we was getting into about the how did she get in? She came in through the employee door. Of course, being an employee, you wasn't fired. You was just at home. Of course, you're gonna be able to get back right back in, especially the place being open, the establishment being open. If the employee door has any type of electronics, it maybe cuts off when it's closed. But getting back in, I'm sure that was very easy for her. She used a kitchen knife instead of a pocket knife. So,
Because
um,
she had that one poker on her. I think we might should stop saying knife so much. I don't know because I've been hearing people saying poker on it.
gotcha.
I I saw the video where she had the little poker that pop out, but they specified a kitchen knife. Oh, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
specified a
yeah.
kitchen poker, so
It's not the same. Basically, it's not the
it's
same
not the
one.
same. But here's my thing:
The thing is
she
that
knew
don't
what
mean
she
that
was
she
gonna
didn't.
do.
No,
Right? She
they
brought
didn't.
it
It
on
didn't
purpose.
specify that she didn't come in with it. It's just not the same one that you've seen on the video. So it wasn't like, hey, I flaunted this and I did it with this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
showed this,
yeah.
but what
Yeah.
I did was with something else,
I
which
understand
doesn't
that
mean anything
absolutely.
different. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
no,
But
I'm not saying it
yeah, she
does. I'm not
doesn't.
saying it does.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it does.
she
I'm
didn't do it
just
with that.
saying
And I feel like a lot of people are
it
getting the
may.
story mixed up, saying she had on a white mask because that was a photo that was took way before. That wasn't
But
took.
at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what kind of mask she had on while all of these internet sleuths is talking, and because when it comes time to find out, trust me, it's on tape. The
It
prosecutors and
is.
stuff know exactly
Yeah,
what kind of mask she
it
is.
is.
The man who held her at gunpoint know exactly what kind of mask she had on, and it's gonna be no question that she did it.
Yeah,
So
it's going
everybody and
down.
and everybody that's trying to justify her doing it
It's crazy.
is absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like you said,
insanity.
this
That's
lady
insanity.
has 6 kids. She dedicated her life to
This
McDonald's.
lady didn't do
Feed you
no
bums. I'm
physical
sorry, not y'all,
harm.
not y'all.
Like, and whether whatever, right?
The
It's
people
no
who
physical harm. Like,
I done
I
caught
did
a couple
not touch
videos.
you.
I
I
did
did
reactions
not.
too.
It was. How do you feel as if you have that power to say it's your time? That's not
And
your
you want to know
call.
what? I said
It's
this
not your
earlier.
call.
I said that this had been brewing in her for a while, and she probably really wanted to do this to old boy. And now that you said he is, she probably did it to him first, and then got a taste for it and wasn't satisfied. She felt
Or just
empowered.
thought that, or what I assume was that he's probably in a similar situation. He's that old. He don't. Who's coming to look for him, as far as family wise, right? So once she figured it out of possibly what she could do or what she can get away with, I felt like, okay, do this, hide it. If nobody act like regular. But how do you not go back and you ain't got nowhere to go? You wasn't going back neither. Is what the word said. She wasn't going back and he wasn't going back. Nobody has been there. What they heard from neighbors. Nobody, allegedly. Nobody has been there.
Well, she might not have had a key. You know what I'm saying? Um, So if he ain't been back, she might have not have been able to be back. But I don't believe that that's what happened. I believe she did something to the man. I believe the man is unalived, and it's at the hands of her. I believe it. She had already stabbed somebody before him.
Yeah.
I believe she got rid of him because she was feeling some type of way, triggered about maybe other stuff that had happened to her in the past. And then once she got a taste of actually unaliving somebody, she was transformed. She probably was already transformed. But y'all know me. Just like I believe in witches, I believe in clones. But the type of clone I'm talking about is not the type of clone you might be thinking about, like the movies. It's like when you're reborn in Christ, you're a new person. The old you is done away with. It's the same way when you reborn in the Satan's likeness. You're a new person, and so I just call it a clone. It's looks like that person a little bit, sounds like that person a little bit, but they go into this other realm. They're possessed, and that girl was possessed. She
Yeah,
got a taste
she was
of
dark. She was dark.
blood and taking someone's life that she felt like deserved it. She was already had this superhero complex where she was on the internet pretending to be freaking
I mean,
a
she
part of the
already had the
Incredibles or
taste of
something
blood
like that.
even before then. If she already had the little situation where she
Yeah,
done
but
did
she
that in
hadn't.
Virginia,
Yeah, but she hadn't
even
got.
though if it hadn't got that serious, I feel like you already had a taste of. I can just do this. Stop playing with me because I can do this, and then I'll just move. I feel like that's what you that comes in the taste because you already had a little feel. That's like if you want to get in the pool, you stick your feet in there and you like, at first you was like, but you like, yeah, you know what? I can sit right here with my feet in there.
No, I can jump all the way in 6 feet.
Yeah, after a while you like, maybe
6
let me
feet
go
deep.
ahead and really get in here. You know what I'm saying? But
She decided to jump in 6
slowly
feet.
but surely. Slowly but surely. It started off with the little incident. Nah, it's a questionable incident. And after followed by a major incident. All this, she just need some type of help, guidance, because you ain't too crazy if you can put all this together in a sequence like this. You ain't too crazy. Just need a little guidance. And people are looking past
She needs
it.
incarceration.
Before what the incident?
She needed
guidance. Now.
Yeah,
yes,
well,
now.
I mean,
before the incident, she needed guidance.
Before the incident, she needed guidance toward Jesus. She needed the
that's
Bible.
what I'm saying.
She needed
somebody
exorcism.
to continuously to tell her or to show her or to at least be around to remind her. But when it's not an excuse that when you got nobody, you go to that, because that's not what happens. Everybody don't know. But you already have this problem. If you are not accepting it yourself, you are not willing to seek help. But if I am around you as a person that's a true friend to you, at the very least a true friend to you, I'm going to try to implement this to you in a way that you understand. I'm trying to tell you, talk to somebody. I talk to somebody for you that's willing to talk to you. If you just talk to them. I went out my way to tell somebody else what I know, as much as I know about your situation, to get you some help. Because I love you that much. I fuck with you that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, when it's that deep, when it run that deep, when we ain't got to be blood, when the ties run that deep.
Well, she obviously didn't have nobody. She literally had nobody else on her Instagram. So,
but it's family on the news talking for it.
I thought I seen one person, but that's just like Naziah. The girl who championed for her the most had never met her.
You talking about Roxy?
Exactly.
Roxy met her.
Roxy said she didn't know her like that. No,
she didn't know her like that.
But like she had met her when she was like little.
Right. Roxy didn't know her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Roxy didn't stay here.
That's my point. She had barely met her. She was not one of the people that you would have thought.
Right,
she was not one of the people that you would have thought would have been doing everything she was doing. The people that were supposed to be doing it wasn't doing shit.
Absolutely, correct.
So that's my whole thing. This person, I don't know, she might have came from somewhere else, but she know that's her family, and now some shit going on with her, so she want to speak out. Maybe she looking for clout. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't listen to the story.
Yeah, until I heard the story,
but
I don't know.
It was. I'm like 99% sure. If you guys know, leave it in the comments. There was a family member of the suspect that had made a statement. Could be wrong, but I think I'm right.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I didn't really feel like I had already had down how I was feeling, and I ran into that little bit of info to add to it. So I didn't really go and to hunt it down to say, oh, let me see what the new updates are. Where I work at, we work with a lot of people that deals with court here. So the Naziah case, I knew somebody that I see every day at my job that was actually inside of the courtroom every day on this case, you know. So I did, but by this case, this is not a Detroit case, East Point. I wouldn't think that this would even be down here, so I haven't even asked about. I can ask about and get like intel like that, you know. And I want to kind of find a way to work with this person in a way to kind of, because he's a videographer kind of guy, real good at what he does. You know what I'm saying? So I want to kind of work with him a little bit, kind of try to see how he can help us, you know, get to the next level.
Yeah, so, probably. I'm sure.
No, yeah. So networking is a thing. So, yeah, absolutely. But that was just so I that was just far as the information I went as far as trying to dig. I haven't even asked him because I know they're not here. But I haven't really tried to dig because what I've ran across, I feel like I've gotten as much as I'm gonna get. And if, like you guys know, if you know me, you know me. I'm only gonna speak so suddenly because I like to kind of wait until I may give predictions, but then afterwards, then I'll just kind of ease off, and then I'm gonna just kind of wait until because I kind of like to watch and see it unfold. I'm gonna have thoughts in my head the whole time that I may not share. Some I may, but you know, I kind of keep it to myself until I like to kind of just know what's going on, if you know. So. But you know, with all in all, rest in peace, Gemma.
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace. And condolences to her kids, her daughter. Excuse me, spoke today at the little visual. McDonald's supposedly paid for her funeral and set up a trust fund for her. I hope they put a lot of money in it because she dedicated a lot of her life and time to that organization.
That should be some type of, and it was on the site incident.
Yeah, that's like getting hurt on the job.
It should be where they also have y'all wouldn't hire this policy
taking time bomb
even after, so they offer to pay for that, but they should also have an insurance policy that she had to fill. Because listen here, these jobs pay for insurance because hurt on the job without insurance and you can sue them. Okay, they are not going to let. They not even going to do that because that's too much of an easier route for somebody to just come up, right? So know that they got insurance, and that insurance policy should allow every employer to also have a life insurance policy. And the thing is, you pay on that. That's audio.
Well, she was a manager, though.
She was a manager, absolutely, for years. So
I don't know. God rest her soul.
Absolutely. It's sad. It's very sad.
To some more happy Detroit news. Okay. Let me just segue right quick to that, and then you go to whatever you want. So to some more happy Detroit news. Detroit Rap Daily. Okay, now y'all know sometimes I'll just be scrolling on my Instagram, and I happen to look on Detroit Rap Daily. 2 days ago, they posted a post, okay, with Cash Doll and Zadarius, and it was all about a wedding, them possibly getting married. Don't say you ain't hear it first. I don't give a fuck. Don't say you didn't hear it here first on Time to Talk It Out. When they get married, we should get a invitation because I spoke this into existence, and I'm reiterating, I'm touching and agreeing that they're gonna get married soon. Don't you say nothing to rain on my parade, Timothy.
I ran across an article where, first off, let's never do that here. Okay. um, it's your boy. Don't forget subscribe to the channel Life
I'm
of T.
sorry.
All right, LYFEOF TDOUBLE. Subscribe to there. I'm always keeping good content for y'all. I'm working on some good stuff for y'all. But okay, so currently I have ran across a post where I've seen Cash Doll has her hands here. She has one ring on. Now, if you know Cash Doll, she loves jewelry. Whole jewelry boxes she travels with.
$1 million
She
worth of
loves
jewelry
it.
stolen a couple of years ago. So yeah.
So she's gonna wear all types, right? So for her to have on one ring, I feel like automatic was the indication. Now, I don't want to just jump out and say, and this is why I didn't want to kind of because when I seen it, I'm like, as I analyzed the picture, I'm like, I went back, I looked at some other Cash Doll pictures. I'm like, Cash Doll, she gonna wear her jewelry. She gonna have on a couple rings. Sometimes she gonna have two on one finger. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be gloss. She gonna have one on every finger. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be glossing all across. She gonna skip a few, one, two, skip a few. You know. On this picture specifically, none on the hand except for this one, and it was on that finger. And I'm gonna do.
She had to put a ring on the finger on her forefinger, left hand.
I'm gonna do my little analyzing or whatnot, and that's what brought that to my attention, and made me think that's a possibility, and I'm not against none of it in no way, fashion, or form. Actually, when I get Madden 26,
I'm about to say run the tape back because what he say last time.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you trying to you trying to think? Okay.
It seemed like you was like they don't need to get married. They
I
just
said that?
met or some shit.
I don't never think I said that. I don't never think I said nobody need to get married. I never, and I'm with running the tape back. And if I'm wrong, I'm always coming up with some good stuff.
Y'all leave the comment. Y'all been watching all the episodes.
If I'm wrong, let me know.
Leave a comment.
I don't
if
think
he
I
said
ever said that they don't.
Tell me the episode and the timestamp, y'all. Help me out.
I don't think I ever said that. And like I said, if they get married, I'm okay, and I'm gonna get to something else that's gonna lead to something else. I'll show you. I never said that they don't need to get married.
What'd you say?
Like I said, they doing their thing. If that's the case, that's the case. If that's not, then that's not. Like I said, what I was about to say, when I get Madden 26 when they come out, if Zadarius is still a free agent, I'm gonna start a franchise with the Lions and I'm gonna sign him. Cause I'm gonna keep you here, Z.
Yes!
That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. That's what I'm gonna do.
We love you, Zadarius and Cash Doll. We love you, girl. You already know you've been my one since before you start rapping. I'm gonna just say that I ain't gonna speak on where I know you from or where I first saw you, where I first got entertained by you at. But baby, let me tell you, I was mad I missed your going away party, and I'm glad I've been right there for the journey. Okay, ever since Tinashe remix when it was like. What Cash Doll? Okay, well this you did that, okay, sis, and it was like it was a bop, okay, it was a bop, and you've been putting out bop after bop after bop after bop after bop, never disappointed, especially on a single. I've been listening to your albums. You've been consistently providing us with quality music, and I appreciate you. Okay.
Homegrown quality.
Now I don't care what you doing, how you doing it, if you writing your own music or not. I don't care. You invested your money wisely on good beats and good songs, and I thank you putting
Absolutely.
Detroit on the map and representing very well, might I add. Okay,
Absolutely.
you represent very well. You just enough ghetto, just enough classy, just enough creative, just enough intelligent. Like, girl, love, love, I love you.
Shout out.
You're friends to the show, whether you know it or not.
Shout out. Shout out. Shout out. Absolutely. Regardless to one thing is this, I
Can we
know.
get an invitation to the wedding, please?
Yeah. We'll take some tickets. Shout out to one thing is this, I
Not a
know.
ticket invitation. You was
Re-
crazy. It's not no ticket. This is they wedding. See, now you gonna get
I
us put
said
off the
we'll
list.
take some invitations.
No, you said tickets.
I said invitation tickets.
He
man.
said invitation. We're gonna erase that. Yeah, we can
Okay,
erase
no,
that
okay.
off
When
of
you
here.
rewind it, then you gonna see. But anyway, I probably said invitation tickets, but I said invitations for sure.
Invent tickets. That's what you said. He was like invent tickets.
Okay.
We'll take
Okay. All right. Now we go when we. Never mind. Okay. All right. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying now because
I'm
okay.
sorry.
No, it's all right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right. So, just keeping it Detroit local news.
What up, though? You cool?
Okay. Listen. The question is you cool? But the phrase is, what up, though?
What up, though?
What up, though? Is you
What up,
cool?
though? Is you cool?
Okay, listen. All right, so moving into what up, though? Is you cool? So, what y'all need to know is this is a new segment that we're starting to segue. What up, though? Is you cool? Is a segue of if you from Detroit, you already know. What up, though?
Hey, how you doing?
It's local. You
How
know
you
what I'm
doing,
saying? Is you
God bless you.
cool?
Peace and blessings.
Is because it's local drama, it's local news, it's everything local. So sometimes you might want to ask, like,
Local
is you
gas.
cool?
Like, damn.
Like, what is you cool? Like, what was y'all doing? Is he cool? Is she cool? Like, you might want to ask that sometimes because
Yeah,
some-
because if you don't ask, you mess around and be working with a Feeny or whatever the hell her name was.
there's some
I don't
wild
care.
shit going on that you might have to ask. Is them motherfuckers cool?
Because I might have to leave out the back door. Okay. Leave out the back door, not come in it.
Get out of there. So, other than that crazy one, I guess we reversing it, right? We're going from worst to the lightest.
Some on another note, on a better note.
Somewhat. It ain't as better as you think. Let's move to Dearborn and let's talk about some more.
At least it's ain't Detroit.
Let's talk about some more local job incidents that are just like to let you guys know that it's really it's look out for your people time. This is the time that it is, right? If you know somebody that you feel like, you know, that needs something in any way that's possible that they try to skip over, you know, conversation, just a walk, like, hey, yo, let's go walk. Let's burn some, somebody that needs something, you know, because you know what they're going through. It's not a problem if you help them reach out to get what they need. It makes you more of the friend to help them. It makes you less of the turn the cheek and let them just go through it.
Those who
knowing that you could have helped.
lesser of them, yes.
Knowing that you could have helped because if anything tragic happens.
Yes.
That's a consciously hurting thing. That's something that sits on your conscience. Like, I could have just did this. If I'd have just did this, do it. Don't think if I could have.
Yeah.
When you see
or don't
that
think somebody else done did it.
When you see that you're needed
Mm-hmm.
in a space, in a time, all it takes is for just you to be there. Hey, yo, I'm here to talk to. How can I help? What I do this right here. You don't want to do it, but I know that you need to. Let me do it for you. Let me show you that I want to. As mad as you about to be at the end, why you do? I'm just trying to help. I'm not. I just want to help you because I love you. I love you. That's why. I can't be. They might be mad for a minute. You know what? But if a person gonna be mad at you for loving them and showing them that you trying to just you trying to help them in every way, maybe that's somebody that hey, separate yourself from after you did what you could. But the thing is, people pass the opportunity to at least give off the help or the thought or the idea or the because you don't know what you could have said different than the last person that could have got this person to say, damn, you know what? I feel you. You right. Even though the last person probably was trying to say the same thing.
It's all about catching somebody in the right space.
That's it. That's it. You just don't. And when somebody trusts you, when it's somebody that's like, this my dog. I know they ain't gonna tell me nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Even when you tell them something they don't like,
but
they may not like it in the beginning.
Oh.
I feel like it's something they gonna think about. Like my dog telling me what.
Right.
And he gonna keep saying that. Sometimes you gotta, hey, listen, I ain't even gonna hang around you if you gonna keep doing this. You ain't even about to allow me to even help you. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. The show. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like people start to let stuff go because you get you start to thinking about what this person is gonna think about you. Like, this my friend, and I don't want them to be mad at me because I'm trying to tell them this, but I'm only trying to tell them the right thing. But this my friend, like, they gonna be mad if I say this. They only gonna be mad for the moment.
I don't give a fuck.
That little mad moment can save a life.
Right. And exactly. And you wanna know who mad me? I'm irritated. I'm tired of you. Constantly on this same bullshit. At this point, no. And even when I was young, I'm talking about 19, I did a story time on my page recently about how I fell out with my friends. One of them I had to take, well, both of them I ended up taking to court TV because they busted the windows out of my car. I feel like they was jealous. Mm-hmm. And because, anyways, and the one of them I had fell out with her first because I felt like there were some changes she should have been making. There were some things, we was getting older. You know what I'm saying? We 23 at this point.
Yeah.
You know, probably like 21 at the time when we stopped hanging out. The first girl, but her and the second girl kept hanging out. And that's one red flag. If a person that you cool with is still cool with somebody you ain't cool with, you probably don't need to be cool with that person either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
like, if they talking about that person behind their back, imagine what they.
And it's like, y'all could be cool, but it's like, what up, though? Is you cool? Yeah. You cool? Good. Exactly. We could be associates, but we ain't got to be.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you know, it's the reason why you distance yourself from the first person. Mm-hmm. And if they don't align if they don't align themselves with that reasoning, then they probably have picked a side. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. Mm-hmm. You know, it's good to acknowledge that early so it don't have to be no animosity. You could just be like, all right, you know, y'all cool, we cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't for everybody. Everybody can't go with you to your new now next.
That's facts and everybody, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's okay too, because their new now next might be something else. It ain't saying it's not good. It's not saying they not good. It's not saying they're not a good person.
Right.
They just might not be going in the same direction as you. Your person, especially when these are friends from middle school and high school, and you're going into adulthood. Sometimes your personalities change.
People grow out. You know what I'm saying? People grow old. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you may not have the same intentions. You are not the same person that you was when you was young.
Absolutely.
You liked something when you was young that you may be disgusted of when you get older.
Man, what? And people get stuck, like you said. You said, people get stuck. People are, like you said, you know, they don't want to have that conversation. You know, they don't want to seem like the bad guy, you know. But at the end of the day, a no to them is a yes to God a lot of times.
Yeah.
Because you might be in the way of the friend that's not supposed to come and take them to their next level.
Yeah.
And if you can't let them go as a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, family member, whatever the case may be, It's not always your season to water a seed. You might be the one to plant it. You might be the one to water it right now. Somebody else might come along and water it later. Somebody else might come and prune it. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody got a role. God using us all. And when you try to do too much, that's being a control freak, which some of us have an issue with. But a lot of times, that's not trusting God. Once you start trusting God, you're able to relinquish control a little bit, and you're able to see, like, okay, I want to keep this person in my life. I want to make this work. People say that all the time. We gonna make this work. No, let's not.
Yeah, that don't happen.
Let's not.
It is not.
If we gotta,
it's not successful. It's never, because even if
it goes 20
if it
years,
lasts long, somebody is not happy.
We not. If you gotta make it, well, that's like forcing something to fit.
Somebody in
that's
the deal
like forcing a puzzle piece into the wrong thing.
And it could be.
You could force it in there, but it's not gonna be comfortable.
It could be
the size not gonna
of who not
fit in there.
1 minute you not happy.
Yeah, because we both are comfortable. We both just pretending so that we can act like we're finished.
Yeah, absolutely. So
puzzle, right? Yeah. Everybody put a puzzle together. You have that one piece that it's like this don't fit. Maybe it got mixed in from another puzzle, you know, but it's the same black, but it just don't fit. Don't force it.
Absolutely. That's not.
You know what I'm saying? Don't force it. Enjoy what you got. Enjoy however much of that puzzle you got put together. Enjoy the picture. And now move on to the next puzzle.
Absolutely.
It's not a problem. Move on to the one you can complete. Move with the cheese. The cheese is not on this puzzle no more. The cheese is not in this factory no more. The cheese is not in this.
You gotta learn move with the cheese. You gotta learn that.
You got to.
That's the thing. You gotta learn that. So we're gonna stay on
Detroit.
We're gonna fly through what we got. Not fly through. But,
I got something else, Detroit.
Right. I got a few more that we're gonna run down. Okay, so we were moving on outskirts of Detroit. I'm sorry, we were moving to Dearborn. So I say, we got the most tragic out the way. So we're gonna try to lighten it up. We're gonna try to make it light. We're gonna try to lighten it up as we go. We want to move from Detroit to Dearborn with the what up, though? Is you cool? Dearborn, we still asking them too. Is you cool?
We definitely
because we need to be asking them that. Okay.
For real.
First event in Dearborn was Benihana's. Everybody love Benny. You think I go to Benny? Yeah. I'm about to sit at Benny. I'm about to have a good meal. I'm about to see my, you know what I'm saying, my chef cook my food, all that, right? Even if you don't want to see the
hibachi
chef.
When we went to you gotta watch our Travel Bays video.
Gotta watch that. Check that out. Make sure you check that out, right? We're gonna drop a tag somewhere in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
in the description.
So it's like Benihana's. That's where they at.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So a waiter tells a chef, "You're not cooking fast enough." Now, on the average, I know kitchen. I work in kitchens. I've been working in kitchens since high school because that was my punishment. I got in trouble in high school because I was skipping. I had to go to work, and I worked in a kitchen. Okay, so
took your ass to school.
So, I worked in kitchens for a long time. So, in the kitchen, basically, the waiter told the chef, "You're not cooking fast enough." The chef at Benihana, the chef pulls out a firearm for the waiter because I guess he was upset. Police call, police reports, all type of crap.
No shots fired.
No shots fired.
Oh, okay.
But a weapon was brandished, pulled out, showed, broadcast. It was.
So you know what? I think Can I put a
Please.
poll up? If you
Please.
guys agree, yes or no, put it in the comments. We should add Dearborn to the Bronx and all of Florida for the places with the most.
I'm gonna say yes. Please count my vote for yes, because
Craziest
listen,
people in America, bro.
I have heard crazy stories, right? I'm gonna give you one quick story time, and then I'm gonna take you back to Dearborn. One quick story time. I had a job a few years ago, some type of mix of that. What right? So when this incident comes about that I'm about to tell you about, it was kind of like random. He just wanted to tell a story time, I guess, and I just knew from then, me and you are not the same. He said he was a server in New York at once upon a time, and he didn't answer the chef, yes, chef, and he said the chef smacked him across his face. And that's when I realized it's certain stuff I'm not about. I'm not here for. I'm not that kind of a person to certain things. I understand where I make my money at. I understand that, and I may not be able to just drop here and go and find a job same day, maybe tomorrow. It may take me some time. I may be off for a minute. Maybe a lot of things I have to go through for this time that may be depressing, or it may
First
change
of
my
all,
life.
I would own that bitch.
It ain't no way you about to touch me.
I'm owning it. If you see, I'm owning the place.
He said because he did not say yes,
I'm
chef,
definitely suing.
he smacked him clean across his face.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so there are crazy things that people have been through, but I think right now,
And after watching what is it, Hell's Kitchen, you can understand. I can understand how it can get.
I know how it goes,
no,
but now it's getting to the extreme, right? We talked about unaliving a manager because you're getting sent home because your performance is low. I'm supposed to keep you when you're not performing. We're talking about waiter saying, "Hey, you're cooking too slow." In the kitchen, it's communication. "Hey, you're cooking too slow." For you to brandish a weapon and pull out a weapon, anything could have happened. It could have been a misfire. Could have been a mistake. What happens if that happens? It's not a game. It's not to play with. Next, Dearborn. This is why people should just stop playing. Taco Bell in Dearborn. A man pulls out, brandishes a weapon, also a firearm, because his application is denied. Police called to this event as well, to this incident. Police is called. It also gets wild. If you can't get the job, if you don't qualify, I promise you, there's so many other jobs. If you really want to work, you won't care about a schedule. I'm not going to say you won't care about your pay because you going to know what you worth. But don't be getting in these fast food restaurants going to Taco Bell telling me I should be getting $23 an hour as a regular cook and now you should give me 40 hours a week. Listen, I don't know what did you thought that you was going to get out of Taco Bell that was going to change your life. But it wasn't no reason for you to pull that weapon out. There's no reason for that. Taco Bell is not life changing. And no shade. I have no shade. The restaurant industry is a hard business to work in. And I don't care where you work at. Actually, the lower it gets down to fast food is actually the hardest. Should they be getting paid? Yes, a decent amount. I think that they should start off at least 18. Fast food. Anything above fast food should start off at least 20. That's how I feel. I can't run that past. I can't legislate that. I can't make a law about that. There's nothing I can do about that to push that other than to tell you how I feel. But that's to my discretion because I've been in the field for so long. I know what it takes. Waiters or waitresses should not be getting paid dollars, pennies on the dollar, and expecting tips. That's not
speaking
fair.
of lawmakers and people on the council, cities, councils, and stuff like that, where people who can make changes and stuff, half of these people don't have no backbone, or they're demonic, they're judgmental,
They feel that certain people are small.
Yeah, and even the constituents. And this is why when I was coming up, when I was 18, 19, I was dating. I had a dude, and he was older, and he stayed his ass in Southfield. I couldn't stand Southfield. You hear me? And to this day, I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the police is, predatory. Okay. Taxes is high. Prices is high for no reason. People there is halfway sedity for no reason. And what I want to talk about is also on the outskirts of Detroit. It's in Southfield. And the city council there in Southfield and a lot of the constituents that live there apparently are hating on the twirlers from 10 Mile and Southfield Road. And I'm mad about it. First of all, there are entertainment. Those guys are standing out there minding their business. They ain't harming nobody. They're not robbing nobody. They're not begging. They stand there, they do their routine, and they move out the way. If you want to give them something, you can. If you don't have to. They have never asked me for a dime. I come past there every single day I work on down there.
That's a donation.
They ain't never asked me for a dime. They do their thing. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't have to. Mm-hmm. So for the people of Southfield, it was more so the people. Some old dude got up there looking like he still live on the east side. I'm pretty sure he still got a side chick over there or something, because he damn sure looked like he was just leaving from off the east side while he bushing. Come talk about some, we don't like it. I pay too much money for my house to come outside and see something on the corner that look like I'm still on Harper and Cashew. First of all, Harper and Cashew is a nice neighborhood. Those are nice neighborhoods. That's damn near Girls Point. And he got a lot of them talking about where I came from. Yeah, that's where you probably should have stayed while you talking. Like, that clip just made me so mad. I was just like, wow, really? And then that guy was younger. That guy was maybe like my age, maybe younger. Then this other older man got up there talking about, and he said, and I wrote it down. He said, it's shameful. It makes us look shameful, poor, and pitiful. These people was out there providing an entertainment. They're minding their business. They're not robbing nobody. They're not begging. They got their professional banner. They got their speaker. They out there chilling. Like, we got to do better. We is crabs in a bucket, black people. Soon as y'all get a couple dollars, y'all want to be crabs in a bucket and tear somebody down. I bet you any amount of money, if them people was white, nobody would have none of this negative stuff to say. Even the black people that's out there complaining, if them people was white and they was doing it for some white reason, some white organization, y'all, it just made me sick to my stomach to hear, bro. I mean, like, if they was robbing your house, then you could have something to say. This is why I never mess with Southfield like that, man, because I just feel like, wow, for real. And then don't come on the east side like that talking about some Harper and Cashew. That's everywhere. Like you.
Yeah, he was probably just from the east.
Man, I wanna. He's shameful, poor and pitiful. Him and that old man. They the ones that's shameful, poor and pitiful. He probably holding on to his house in the Southfield by a thread. Probably can't even barely pay his taxes on the house, let alone the mortgage.
No, that's probably not the case.
I said what I said. Yes, it is. It's the case. While he hating on them young men out there, minding their business.
He ever had, and that's probably his first house he ever had. He probably can pay for it. You want to be honest? He probably can. Barely. But that's probably his first house he ever had. So now he feel like I said, since barely. He's paying for some shit and he's feeling like I gotta do this and I don't want you feel like you got some say so because you paying the same money that everybody else around here is paying. Everybody else the same half. Nobody's saying nothing else. Like, you know, so it's just he's probably paying that for sure. I can believe that because you wouldn't be there having your say so. But your problem is it's hurting you more than you thought it was gonna do for you to pay this because you thought you was gonna be able to just do this easy. You probably thought I'ma just leave from here where I'm at, wherever you from, in Detroit, or Harper and Cashew, or wherever. I'ma just leave from over here. Whoa. And you thought it was gonna be easy. Now you stand in a spot that you feel like, since you gotta pay for that, you want it to be a certain way. You ain't think it was gonna be like what you came from. You thought you was gonna move somewhere and it was gonna be like a whole nother world. No. There's still people you're gonna have to deal with. And it's still gonna be the same. I don't give a if you move to another country. Still going to be people that you have to deal with. There's still going to be same tendencies that you have to deal with. There's still going to be, everywhere you go, there are the same type. In school, if you didn't learn in school, let me run it back for you. Before somebody that you knew was the homeless man on the corner, somebody else already had that job. Before you knew somebody else was the garbage man, somebody else already had that job. Before you knew it was somebody at the gas station pumping gas for a little bit of change and he might do it for free, somebody already had that job. So they didn't make this up. But what happens is once you start to get older, these people start to turn into people that you actually know. Before you didn't know. You ain't live enough life to know these people yet. Once you get enough life under your belt, these start to be people that you grew up with. You went to school with. I know you. You asking for change? You don't know what they've been through. Your life ain't they life. Your story ain't they story. Some people can fall down to the lowest and still come up. Look at Kim Chemistry. He made music downtown, just outside. It's people downtown outside beat off buckets all day. Kim Chemistry was just one of them. Doing shows, major shows. He about to move away from Detroit.
He been moved away from Detroit.
Love the city, but you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, he come back all the time, but he live in California.
The thing is, where it is where what made you, where you came from, where you put your work in at. You appreciate those people. Because they could have walked by you.
He always come back to go right back down there on Mac and Third.
They could have walked right by you. Paid you no attention.
Or do a concert.
That's it. Listen.
Shane Park.
That's for real. It's for real. It's really real out here.
So, I want to say, welcome home, Kwame. While T Double being rude.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to speak to Kwame and say,
actually, okay, yeah.
welcome home. He hooked up with New Era Detroit Zeke this week, and the girls was on the internet talking smack about it. They hating or whatever, but I'm glad they got together. I really think that Kwame did have the city's best interest at heart, but at the same time, he couldn't put the city's best interest over him and his family.
Yeah,
And he started to do things really where he put himself over his family and God, and that's what messed up Kwame. But he was a great mayor. Kwame was a great mayor. The lights was on.
You know what?
Stuff. He the one who brought the Super Bowl here.
Detroit has some
He the
good
one who did a
mayors.
lot.
Our city has had good mayors when they keep it inner city. Derek Coleman.
Derek Coleman.
Absolutely.
Who is that?
The whole building downtown is named after him.
Coleman Young.
Who
is Derek Coleman?
Derek Coleman is a basketball player from here. My bad. He was on the he was on the city council. He made a lot of moves down in Detroit. He changed a lot of stuff. Derek Coleman. If I'm not mistaken, he was like putting people in houses or something. I could be wrong about the houses part. I know when I stayed. Quick story. When I stayed on Dexter, I stayed off Dexter. It was this older guy I talked to. Rest in peace to him right now because he passed away. It's an older guy I talked to. He used to have Derek Coleman pull up on the regular, and when I say this guy was like, you could just walk.
You
past
should
him.
say no Diddy after that. That sounds kind of gay.
Never mind. I'm done.
I'm just saying.
I'm done. Yep, I'm done.
I'm sorry. See, this is why I can't even speak. I can't even express myself. Babe, you said this older guy I used to talk to. That sounds like some shit I would have said. And I know you didn't mean it like that, but this is the internet. Motherfuckers.
That's why we left here. Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't mean to be.
But now
I can't say shit.
No, nobody said that. Since we was keeping it kind of local until we moved to, because it gets greater, right? Let's go ahead and just do the local. My next one was I had we were talking about gun incidents. I had also an Eastern Market incident I ran across.
Crazy.
Where an employee found a firearm, and this firearm shot 3 people, including the employee that supposedly found it. It shot him and 2 other people. Him in the hand, 2 other people. It didn't necessarily say where, but nobody was tremendously harmed to the point where anybody was unalived or life was taken, or you know what I'm saying. It just seemed like small injuries with 1 bullet. As far as what I've read, small injuries as far as 1 bullet. So we all close, we all touching it almost. That just seemed like a story that was so off to me.
You want to play a game?
We can do
Who
it.
would you like to play a game?
We can do it again.
Let's
do it again. What is the name of your game?
Find the lie.
Okay.
Okay, because somebody lying. Let's find the lie in this situation. Now you say the story is man at the Eastern Market.
The story is that nigga lying. So okay, right. Man at the Eastern Market allegedly says he finds firearm. It's a revolver. A revolver. Come on, certain stuff ain't just. You know what I'm saying? This is a no trace gun. I find a revolver.
So that's what a revolver mean.
This is basic. A revolver is a gun that the bullet shells don't just come out.
They stay in there.
You can do what you want with them afterwards.
Okay.
So I find a revolver.
Mm-hmm.
I incidentally shoot it, and It hit me and 2 other people. I found this at work though, the same job that we've been working at.
While you finding a gun, find a lie.
It's a lie in
You
there.
told it.
It's a lie in there.
You guy who found the gun, yeah, allegedly, you allegedly lying. Okay.
That was in the Eastern
You
market,
allegedly lying. You allegedly found the gun.
Yeah.
Allegedly at the Easter market. You allegedly made a mistake and allegedly shot yourself. Allegedly in the hand. Allegedly then also shooting allegedly 2 of your clients. I'm sorry, coworkers
yeah.
in the hand or in their body somewhere. They got touched by the bullets. The bullet. One single bullet. Rest in peace, Ray Sean, because we know that could be true. However, the fact that you quote unquote found the firearm, that's the lie. Yeah, I was trying to look at that chat. I can't. It's not.
No, that's why. And then that would come up.
Hey, look, it's not showing.
It's here. That's where the 3 is at.
That's so funny you thought. Because I thought too.
But yeah, that's where it's supposed to be.
What is this right here?
This is all the 3. Maybe they'd be erased or something. I don't know.
Let me look. Maybe what is that, Facebook?
Yeah.
We not ignoring y'all. I
right,
just can't see it.
I haven't. I didn't even notice that was lit.
I did. Before. I was trying to get it, but it wasn't working, so I just didn't want to be rude.
Yeah, it won't take over its own side to do so. But yeah. So I just felt like.
Linwood Marmar says, Cuddy, what TD?
What's the deal?
Basketball player. Left all out. He said, never mind. Talk about him.
Yeah,
he tripping, but I ain't.
What up, Cuddy? I didn't even know you was in here, but we watching the comments more now.
Yes.
Sorry about that. It was supposed to pop up on here, but it was doing some crazy stuff. But
so yeah.
Yeah. So also keeping in Detroit. This one is for my ladies out here. Now we gonna move. We moved a little bit from Dearborn to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? This for my ladies out here. If y'all looking for some local Lululemon.
No, we don't.
Somebody just stole $3,000 worth.
We don't facilitate receiving stolen property on time to talk about. We follow all rules, laws, and guidelines around here.
But y'all don't have to. I'm telling y'all. That's on y'all if y'all don't. I don't got nothing to do with that.
I don't wear Lululemon.
I'm informing y'all on the news of what happened. What happened is downtown Detroit, Woodward Street to be exact, Lululemon, if you know, you know. I've walked past it. I've rode past it, been past it, worked across away from it. Allegedly, 2 females have stole $3,000 worth of merchandise from Lululemon.
I don't know why I thought I read it was $30,000 because $3,000 is not that much.
I mean, I seen the video. She had
that's why I think it was 30. It was 30.
It was 30. I read an article that said $3,000. $3,000. That's the article I read.
Double check that, babe.
I showed you for sure. And now, let me.
Because that's so low.
No, it was 3,000.
I mean, I got to do a story time on the time when I got caught shoplifting when I was 16.
I got
caught stealing more than that out of Macy's. Well, it wasn't Macy's then, it was Hudson.
I didn't take more than that, but the thing was, I did get caught, and when I got caught, that's a story we ain't even gonna get into because, baby, listen, when I say it wasn't worth the Fox,
not the 2000.
The Fox was not worth the chase, baby, I got the brakes beat off of me for something that, you know what I'm saying, I had to give back. I was mad. I was upset.
I bet you was. I was mad too because my mama had to come get me from detention at the mall. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, "You sure you ain't 17? You sure you ain't 17?" They wanted to like detain me for overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to get it back.
I was 16. It was that summer. I hadn't turned 17 yet.
I was with my grandmother at the time.
But thank you, Jesus, that I'm no longer a thief. And I
Yeah.
had been, brainwashed by my peers at the time and just society. Like I had to have guests.
Yeah, it was no.
I had to have some guests on, so once I learned how to pop them sensors off, baby, it was a wrap. I literally had every guest outfit in the store at Fairlane, and I was coming from the east side. We caught the bus, baby.
They told me I couldn't if I ever came back. I was so they wanted to ban me from where I went because it was Lord and Taylor. It was the mall. They wanted to ban me, but I
What?
guess since
Somerset?
um Lord and Taylor, so I guess since I was young, they couldn't necessarily just ban me because so they told me when I came in,
That shit wasn't even newsworthy. I mean, no
I
shade to your story, but I'm just saying. I thought it was 30,000. $3,000 is nothing to come out of Lululemon with. And you said they had a whole lot of stuff.
she
All of
had
that
it was
shit
just
be
one
high
girl.
as
She had a
hell.
pile in her hand. It wasn't she. It was one girl carrying. She had a pile of
Seemed like
clothes in
she
her hand.
seemed like a $3,000 pile for Lululemon would have probably been like maybe this big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
And
wasn't.
around, but I guess if something this big, if you stack it up like
It
that,
was high.
it'll
She
be
was
high.
carrying it high.
Cause Lululemon is not
It's
that shit
expensive,
expensive as
but
hell. You're not catching a
three
lot. Just like I went to the grocery store and I was like, damn, this all I got for $47. I had like 2 bags.
$3,000. We're talking. Uh, that you got a nice amount.
Apparently, so they put it
Yeah.
on the news. They put it
Yeah.
on.
But when I was in Lord and Taylor, anyway, right?
Sorry.
I got caught from stealing some of the pettiest stuff, and I had to give it back, and I got the worst.
Back to the store.
Yeah, of course, because as I was walking out, they was right there.
So you didn't get away with it.
No, I had it in my pocket, but guns was drawn. My grandma was terrified, and I got the brakes beat off of me when I got home.
I bet you did. How old was you?
I was probably like 13.
Oh my
12,
god.
13. She didn't know that I had it, but then I thought I was slick because I put it in one pocket, but then I had switched it to another pocket mid store. So when dog walked out, like empty that pocket right there. I'm like, ain't nothing in there. He like, well, turn it inside out. And I did. It wasn't nothing in there. I'm like, it ain't nothing in there. He got to pat me down. I'm like, nigga, you said this pocket, nigga. This the pocket. But it was really another. He still got me. They took me in this little room and shit. My grandma had to sign some papers and shit. She had to pay them niggas back, and it was like triple of them. The fucking necklace. This shit didn't even cost like that. The shit. Well, back then it was probably some money. It was probably a couple dollars, probably 60 something dollars. We had to pay like triple of that shit. So we down there paid like $300. But I feel like I kind of got my ass beat every time she thought about that shit. Like every time she remembered she had to pay, I got my ass whooped. And I was just like, man, damn, that I didn't even get the fucking necklace.
Did you turn into a thief? You didn't steal
No,
no
that
more,
shit
did
turned me from a thief.
you?
I got my ass beat
You
too
didn't
many
steal
times.
no more?
Well, no, I'm not gonna say I didn't steal no more because I did steal more. I waited until I wasn't there no more to steal, but the stealing didn't last long after that because it was like,
God bless them. God forgive them.
forgive me, please.
Yeah, I've had my issues where I had to repent from taking things that weren't mine. I was a teenager.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that's why I rebuke that spirit of it's a spirit of lack. Being a klepto, being a thief, is a spirit of lack. And I'm glad that I have rebuked that spirit a long time ago. I trust God. I know God a lot more than I did back then. I know what he likes and dislikes. And there's certain things that was easy for me to start doing because first of all, my mama taught me not to be a thief. My mama is not a thief. My mama taught me that that's one of the worst things you can do. I allowed my peers to convince me that it really wasn't even stealing, it was shoplifting, which is crazy because that's the same thing. But when you 15, you willing to take any excuse to do some bullshit. So it was like, oh, this not stealing, this shoplifting. They charging way too much. They hiked the price up. They only cost $5 to make this stuff, and they charging us 50. They're charging us 150. Like they was excusing it and making making it seem okay to my young self. And then, like I say, the person who taught me how to pop them tags off had that shit down to a science to where it was so easy. I had figured out how to go, and I literally had every guess, everything that was guess in Fairlane that I wanted. I had it. We have been to the mall like 4 times this summer. And now people that found out that we doing it. And this girl, like, I'll pay you to go back and get me some stuff. So I'm like, shit, all right. You know what I'm saying? I already got everything I want, but okay. So first of all, I'm gonna just tell the story on here. I have to do the story time later. So first of all, the time before this, the last time that I had went for myself, right? When you know how Macy's and Fairlane used to be Hudson's. It was Hudson's back then. This was like 1999. So we came out. So we got there on the bus. We came there on the bus. Me and like 4 of my friends. So this was like our 3rd time coming. We know we ain't coming back for a minute in our mask, so we didn't took extra shit. We got bags on bags on bags. Cause we didn't came in with a bag, and then we was so bold, we would grab bags from behind the counter. We ain't even understanding that it's cameras watching everything we doing for real, for real. We looking for the secret shoppers, and we thinking there's cameras in certain areas, and we thinking they ain't really watching these cameras. They in there eating a donut, probably getting some head. The security guards don't really care about this job. That's what we thinking. That's what I was told. Okay. So this is the last time. This is the 3rd time that we didn't did it. I got everything. We got a lot of shit. So the way we used to do it when we first come in the mall, right? We'd hit the little stores on the outside of the mall. Rave, because it wasn't Rainbow, then it was Rave. It was 579. I'm giving my age. It was 579. I would go to Bath and Body Works, and I would go to the bookstore. This was my routine when I go to the mall. So I would get all my shit from the little stores that I wanted to go to. Victoria's Secret, they was too strict. You really couldn't get shit out of Victoria's Secret. But Bath and Body Works, you was getting on them. So after we hit all the stores outside of the mall part, we hit Hudson's. You go in that bitch with our bags that because some people, because we done bought some stuff at these little stores too. Oh, and the record store. So we done bought some stuff at these little shops. So we coming in with little bags. And then I got hit to bringing a bag into the store, a Hudson's bag. Like I'm returning something, right? So I will come in with a bag, with a Hudson's bag, and with all my little bags. Like, I've been shopping. You know what I'm saying? I come in, that bag be empty. You know what I'm saying? By the time we walking out, that bitch be filled up. I be then found another bag behind the empty counter where there's no salesperson that grabbed it, filled it up too, in the dressing room. So this particular day, we all got all our shit from all the stores outside and inside of Macy's. And we just know we ready. We walk out the door. We just know we right here by the bus stop where we came in at. No, we walk out the door. We all the way on the other side of the store. You know what I'm saying? So far away from the bus stop, it would have been a long walk. You know what I'm saying? So as we're standing here looking like, dang, we came out the wrong door. Here come the police, right? I walk up to the police car. I'm like, we came out the wrong door. Can you give us a ride? They gave us a ride to the bus stop with all the stolen merchandise in our bag. So let us go. We get on the bus. And we was gone. So the next time when I come out there, it's probably like the next weekend, maybe 2 weekends later, when the girl now have offered me money to go back. I don't know. I was smoking weed, okay? I wasn't even thinking like, bitch, you got away, but you got to ride by the police station. I mean, by the police. by the Northland Police.
Absolutely.
I mean, by the Fairlane Police. Don't go back out there. Go to another mall. You know what I'm saying? Then we go back out there to that same mall and get our butts completely caught in these hangs trying to come out of Macy's. The Hudson's, whatever it's called back then.
That's almost like my story. My story a little bit quicker. I'm gonna sum it up fast, so we can jump to the next. But before we end it off, our Detroit deal. What up though? Is you motherfucking cool? Because was I cool on this day? I probably wasn't. Let me tell you. That almost remind me of a story. Something like, so I was with my boys. We played football or whatnot. We was in high school, but we was playing semi-pro. This is my first year of semi-pro, so we like 17. My boy like, man, we can go and hit a leak at Sports Authority. They don't pay you no attention. Now, I remember you said y'all was watching for the secret cops and shit. We was opposite. We was watching for cameras. We wasn't watching for secret cops. So they like, boom, let's do this. It was the Sports Authority that was in Dearborn, Ford Road. I got banned from this bitch for life for this, but it's not even there where it used to be no more. So I'm good now. But I got banned for life for this. So we go. He like, man, hit a leg wound. Just go in, put everything that you want on in the dressing room. Take double of it. Put one on and then bring the other one out. So I went in the dressing room. I got on. If you know, I got on Under Armour. That's the little pants. You know what I'm saying? Under Armour. That's long pants. I got on some shorts. You know what I'm saying? I got on some other shit under my shirt. I think I got on Under Armour compression shirt.
Thicker than
not even thicker because
this
shit's so thin. This shit's so thin. Right. Under Armour stick to you. That shit compression. That shit stick to you. I got like a compression shirt on. Cut sleeve, no sleeve. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. But I'm taking double in a dressing room and I'm acting like, oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that. So the whole time I think where we kind of fucked up, it was during Christmas time. I never forget. I seen somebody shopping when he bent down.
Extra.
When he bent down, he had cuffs on his waist. I called my mans. While I'm in the store, he in the store too, but he in the dressing room putting some shit on. I already got my shit on. I see this nigga. I say, bro, we gotta go. I said, we gotta go now. I go down a couple aisles. I didn't do it right in front of him. I go down a couple aisles. I said, bro, we gotta go right now. That's because I didn't want to get into detail. I ain't got time to talk. Yeah. We need to leave now. Mind you, we come in the group like 3 or 4 niggas. Nobody is paying for nothing. So when it's time to go, everybody just walks out the door. So
obvious.
We walk out different sets.
It's still obvious.
Right, different sets.
Even
that's what makes it more obvious.
Looking at the camera.
That's what makes it more obvious. Y'all came in together.
And
y'all walking out single-handedly, right? Walking out different sets. So the driver, he made it back to the car.
Hey girl, hey.
The passenger, he made it back to the car. Me and the 4th person was trying to get out the door. We don't even know where the car at. We starts walking. So we're walking down the walkway of the strip mall, you know what I'm saying? In Dearborn, from Sports Authority, towards the driveway where we get out. It's 3 police cars pulling up. First 2 pass by. Boom, boom. The last one stopped. The lady say, hey, stop. I'm like, what's up? She like, let me pat you down. I'm like, shit, I don't got nothing. Got to pat me down. I left. I pulled the fucking monitors. It ain't no ink things on there. I left the tags on all my fucking clothes.
Oh my God.
When she said, oh, you ain't got nothing? Buckle me quick. Boop, boop. Get in the back. Buckle me quick. I was fucked. Dog, the driver, passenger, gone.
And how old was you?
I was 17. Like, I was still in high school. I was like 17, still in high school. Me and Dog went, and I'm thinking we about to do the same amount of time. Somehow I had some bullshit ass warrant for going to a party that got raided, and I got caught in the party. I just didn't go to court. He got gone. They was supposed to be 30 days. It got down to 2 weeks. Nigga, you gonna do 14 days and you gone. That nigga was gone. They called his name. I'm like, shit, I know I'm next. No. I'm like, why the fuck I'm still in here? No, you got a warrant. For what? some bullshit ass party that I was at that I fucking didn't go to court to. And when I talked to everybody that went to court, they said, well, when we went, they threw that shit out.
Yeah.
I served time for that shit.
A lot of times that'll happen. You just gotta show up.
It was a fucking party. You can't say who did what, because all you were saying was it was open liquor. You know what I'm saying? And who the fuck you gonna put it on? And you caught so many motherfuckers. Everybody got a ticket in there. Who you about to put it on?
The leader
I didn't
take
know.
the blame.
I was young. I didn't know. I was young. I'm like, I ain't going to that shit. They ain't about to lock me up. For what? For being at a party. Because they got open alcohol at a party, they gonna lock you up. You walk. It ain't your party. I ain't know shit. I didn't know
they
shit.
They gonna have a paddy wagon. They locking everybody up.
Yeah, I ain't know. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I ain't know shit. You know what I'm saying? I tried to run. All type of shit. I ain't know shit, man. But, you know.
Somebody should have taught you don't never run from the police. They fuck around and shoot you in the back. Don't do it.
That's the only thing I was taught was to get the fuck on. So, you know. But, you know. You change. The thing is, that's what you change generation by generation. You change the curse, the shit that people got on us to make us look
absolutely.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Last but not least, Go ahead. Man. Last but not least, on the local stories, I just want to say rest in peace to the guy who died exploring the vacant hospital in Southwest Detroit.
Absolutely, yes.
That was crazy. That's some stuff that I would
elevator,
do. But I bet they was getting YouTube content.
I'm sure he was recording. He had to be. He was the only person.
Content. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Only person. It was in the hospital.
God bless him. God bless his family, and God rest his soul.
I'm gonna add to your last but not least. I really wanna. I've been excited to say this. God is good in every way He is.
All the time.
I want to just. That's not even enough, you know. But that's what I got. It's not enough. I guarantee. I want to say. As you guys know, we've been pushing the backpack giveaway, the event, and I've been dropping flyers. She's been dropping flyers. We've been sharing flyers. We've been asking people to share flyers. You guys have been sharing them. Somehow it's making it to who we need to make it to. You know, God is doing His work, and because we are doing ours, you know.
Hallelujah.
And I want to thank everybody that has pitched in for this right now. The news I want to tell you for the promo, we have a collab with to be exact, I don't want to even say it wrong. We have a collab with My Virtual Academy, which absolutely, let's cut that up. First collab ever, during the event, and I think it's gonna be a good one. My Virtual Academy, what they do is they offer a homeschooling program for the kids who have something where you can't commute. It's better for you to do at home. They offer free laptops for you. They offer, if you graduate from their program, they offer you scholarships up to $500. It's amazing thing that they do for the kids. They do a bunch of give back stuff. They will be a special guest at the program, and we will clap it up.
We thank God for the fellowship with them, for the ability to come together for the kids and do more as teamwork make the dream work.
Absolutely.
And our dream is to make sure that every kid goes back to school with a brand new backpack and at least a set of school supplies.
Absolutely.
So in this day and age, school supplies are computers.
Yeah.
So it's so awesome that the good Lord decided to merge these visions. And My Virtual Academy, I heard of them. I told him, like, yeah, I know, I heard of them. So, yeah, it's great. That's a really good thing. I'm so excited.
A random call. Just when.
No, it wasn't random. You want to know why? Because we on a journey toward Jesus, from wretched to righteous.
No.
We on a journey toward Jesus. It's a journey, and you are on a path.
Absolutely.
Toward whatever your purpose is.
That is the thing. We are.
And
we are working good Lord
it every already day. Went there, and He done dropped nuggets.
Yeah, our purpose is every day. You know, every day I feel like our purpose is that we live in it every day. You know, so some people kind of go against the grain, but we live in the purpose every day. You may feel like, you know what, I do this, but I know I need to be doing that. But maybe these people needed you to be doing this right at this moment before you made your step. You know, everything is purposeful. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everything meaningful is purposeful. So, so we working every day. We working. I was just so happy to bring that to y'all that we got a collab going on. To let you guys know how hard we've been working.
Yeah.
And also to let you guys know how
it's our pleasure though.
Of a reflection of just pitching in a little bit, how much that works. You know, it goes a long way for you guys just pitch in a little bit. You know, just to share the info with somebody. You never know who needs it. It's somebody, I guarantee you, that needs it. You know, so just sharing the information or whatever, you know, is
please do
that absolutely gets, you know, you guys are doing a very big part by doing so, and I want you to know this greatly appreciated from us, you know, so shout out to you guys, you know, putting in that work,
y'all seen it,
help making it happen, you know, so for doing that, you gotta show up to the event, you gotta enjoy you know what I'm saying? The fruits of the labor.
Somebody needs to come and show their ass on this grill, though. That's what I want to see. I want to see that grill master, that one guy at the family reunion who always walk up to somebody and be like, "Dog, I could have did this better." That one guy who's swerving down. Yeah. He make the best barbecue in Detroit. We need you. Where you at?
Yeah. I ain't seen it yet. I feel like people scared of that barbecue contest. Like, what's up? Like, is y'all scared of that?
God didn't give y'all the spirit of fear, but love, power, and some good barbecue. No, but for real. So love, power, and a sound mind.
So bring us the barbecue.
So bring the barbecue.
Listen, if you want to be a contestant, if you like, I know what good ribs taste like.
You want to be a judge, you mean?
I mean, yeah, you want to be a judge. If you know
because I don't want to have to be a judge because y'all going to swear her down. I was biased. I knew these people or whatever. I don't even know these people, so whoever they is, because we need to get you guys signed up. Like, come on.
Come on, we want contestants.
But listen.
We want judges. Listen, jump in for them raffle tickets. Get your tickets. 2 TVs. Listen. I ain't even going to lie to you. Let me tell y'all the truth. Y'all. I just ordered the other TV sitting here right now before we start this episode. I got the 24. I just ordered the 32 sitting right here. It'll be here Friday.
I wished I would have knew, because I would have been like, no, don't do that, because, wait
on that. I just ordered the 32 sitting here.
We're trying to go to the Detroit Lions Washington Commanders game. That could have been a ticket.
We're going to be there.
A plane ticket.
We're going to be there.
Like, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all deserve it, though. Y'all deserve it. I ain't even gonna lie. What I tell you?
Y'all. Yeah, man, we love y'all, man. So, listen, for real, come out and get this stuff.
Yeah.
Don't let it pass you by. This will be just one of many.
Black people, we last minute. We gonna buy all the tickets up at the last minute at full price because we just don't believe fat meat greasy. But that's fine. Okay. Go ahead, do what y'all do. Full price
still might be a deal for y'all because I love y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Show up, man. Show out. Have a good time. Get some of this free food. Get you know what I'm saying? Get some of this knowledge that we kicking. You know what I'm saying? For the youth. For the people to give back, get some of this love that we giving out. This love, come get some of this love.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
The world that we living in right now.
That's all. We gonna have a lot of freebies. Just a lot of freebies
for each other. Come
Yeah.
get some of this love.
Yeah, I agree.
Meet some of your favorite people. Two of your favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come get some of this love,
Your
man.
favorite slightly thick, extremely colorful. Hostess with the most.
Yeah, she got a whole name for it. I'm just gonna be sitting there. I don't know. Last but not least, I'm gonna throw this out for the Detroit local. What up, Doja Pooh?
This the third, last but not least.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know.
This
Don't come in the comments telling us we already know.
Oakland County Fair starts back July 20th. They gonna have rides, games. Food.
When did it stop? Is this just for this year? Or did it have it been a break?
It had stopped for a second.
Okay.
I had seen that stop. I forget how many years to be exact.
Okay.
But that stopped for a second, so it starts back. Oakland County. I'm not. You won't see me there. I'm sorry. But for the people, if you are watching, you close by, that's not too far from you. That's in your area. Listen, attend. Get all the fun you gotta get. Summer only lasts so long here. Okay, well you might see us there. You might. You know, it's a possibility, but but I like to share information that's surrounding areas as well, because you may not be right here. You may be right by that. I may share some information that's right by you that you may not have heard of. So we like to kind of aim for things in that nature. So if you can support the fair that's coming back in Oakland County, do so. I can guarantee you.
Especially y'all Southfielders,
It'll
y'all the beginning of Oakland County.
It'll be fun for you, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, we might sneak up in there and get an elephant ear.
You might.
We ain't getting on no rides, but I do want an elephant ear, and I want an Italian sausage with a whole bunch of what?
The nasty ass onions, peppers, and mayo. That ain't it for me. I can't do that. But us here and there, you might see me there. I'm chilling. I'm off a burger somewhere. Smash burger, regular burger, slider, something like that. I'm off something like that. But you know more of what I like if you tune into my channel. I do a lot of food reviews, man. I'm taking
y'all better stop sleeping on him, cause
I'm taking you to the best spots, man.
Yeah. And be careful because you're gonna be big back fucking with him.
Take you to your favorite restaurants and mine.
Big stomach, big back. I don't know.
She ain't telling the truth. But we eat salads and all that. Tune in, man.
Y'all could tell that was a damn lie.
Tune in. You will find out, man.
He don't.
Tune
anyways,
in,
okay, so now Life of T Double. Period. Make sure you subscribe now. That's the bottom line.
Now I'm about to move to some more
worldwide news. Okay, we're gonna go out of the state, out the country. We're gonna talk about some stuff worldwide. Okay.
Let's move to worldwide news.
Rest in peace to the two ladies that was gunned down at church in Kentucky, right?
Sad story.
We wanted our next trip. And it is gonna be our next trip. Gonna be to Kentucky, to the Ark, to see the life-size replica of Noah's Ark. So it stood out when I saw that, because I'm like looking at trying to go there in August, late August, early September.
Make sure y'all turn notifications on the channels when y'all subscribe, because y'all can be the first to see when we do. Y'all don't know when we doing it. We try to keep y'all posted, but we real random. We might pop out and fly this weekend coming up. We real random. Only way you know for sure.
You gotta be notified. Hit that bell button, baby. Hit that bell button. Hit that bell button. Turn that on. So yes, and I finally found out that he had a domestic violence hearing like the next day or something like that. So that was probably his wife and daughter or something like that. Just horrendous, horrible, allegedly situation going on there in Kentucky. God bless the families. I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna go through my worldwide stuff real quick.
Yeah,
And I want you guys to leave me a comment if you know more about this stuff. Enlighten us, Detroiters, about what's going on in the world.
I had one I want to get
So,
into that, but you keep going. When I find it, I'm gonna let you know.
oh,
I had one I wanted to contribute to the.
okay, okay. So, the Essence Fest, right, which was in New Orleans, which is another place that we visited recently. You guys check out the videos. I wanted to try to go to New Orleans during Essence Fest, but I knew it was going to be like mad expensive because of that. So we didn't try it this year, but we will experience it hopefully. But seemed like there's been some type of controversy going on with Essence Fest. I don't know what it is exactly. So if y'all know, drop us a comment.
What I don't like is, and I'm a fan of what I don't like. Chime Time went to New Orleans, and I'm a fan of Chime Time. Shout out Chime Time. I'm still a fan of you, sir.
I'm a fan. I like him too.
When he was in New Orleans, there's a lot of controversy with him in New Orleans. He did New Orleans kind of like he did Detroit.
He wouldn't leave
because he said, because y'all saying this and that, my flight has just acknowledged me or something. I'm gonna be staying another week or something like that. So he said extra time in there because, you know what I'm saying, people try to bully him out, and I respect that. That's one thing I respect. I love about that. I love about you as a person.
Period.
That you travel from state to state, whether you drive, fly, however you get there. When you know you get there, it's you and your team. And for people that live there to give you whatever they give you, whether you feel like there's threats or they just talking crazy or whatever that you feel that is, that you get the vibe that you get, you still continue to do you. I love that. I applaud that in a lot of ways, because in so many ways people would feel a certain way in certain places to be like, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. But I feel like I respect that because you stand firm in what you say as far as your discretion. That don't mean that, hey, you can come and you gonna feel just like me. No, you might come and you might be like, damn, I love this shit. I'm telling you how I feel. I'm showing you, and I'm telling, and I'm explaining descriptionally how I feel and why I said what I said. I respect that in so many ways, because what people don't realize is that because he can explain to them descriptionally what he felt was wrong, you can go and change that. And he has went back to people that he has said some shit like, damn, this bold, this bad, this boom, and people feel like, damn, you fucked my business up. But when they changed it and then went back, and he went back and said, damn, you know what, this shit different. It's one episode specifically with a guy, I want to say Texas. It's somewhere in the southern area. He talked down on him. He had like chicken. He talked down on the first time. And the dude was mad. The dude had to close the restaurant down. He had to go through all type of precautions to come back and still be cooking where people are going to buy it. But when he did it, he told him to come back. He said, hey, come back now. I got it straight. Mm-hmm. When he went back, he was like, and he did it on camera, he said, man, he said, dog really did it. He obviously changed something. He changed a lot. Mm-hmm. He said it was no seasoning before. It was soggy. That you seen on the video. He showed you proof, right? Mm-hmm. So the second time he said, I'm going to give him a bonus. I think he gave him a couple $1,000. Like, and dude was crying. Like, bro, like I really had to stop working because of you. Mm-hmm. Like when you threw that out, didn't nobody come to me. And dog didn't step off what he said. He said, bro, it wasn't that. I'm telling you what I tasted. It wasn't that. But because of that process, like you, it's hard to say. If I sat back and thought about a plan for a year, that don't mean you gonna jump out and it's just gonna be good.
These people be lazy. A lot of these people, especially these people who might have a name on their business already, you know what I'm saying? And they might have got a name on their business.
Or at least got the money to start the shit.
I'm just saying, but I mean, because you can have money to start some shit, but you got a name to where, okay, when you first started, you went up some type of way. And now you're going to get complacent. You're going to start trying to cut corners. You're going to do bullshit to where now your name and your actual output don't match. Motherfuckers telling everybody like, oh, you so good, you so good, you the best, because you probably was 10, 15 years ago. But you got greedy, you got complacent, you start cutting corners, changing shit, and now you're not as good. And if Champ Time just not getting to you, he's not gonna report on nostalgia. He's not gonna report on other people's reports. He's gonna report on his taste buds. And if you trash now, revamp, go back to the original recipe, whatever the fuck you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog. I mean, he went through it. He cried and shit, you know. But
and that's definitely what's up. Is that? I'm sorry, because I don't want to go. I gotta pee.
No, I don't.
Was that the main point of this last story? Did you? Because I don't feel like you got to your point. You was like Chime Time, and then what were you saying about Chime Time?
I was just basically saying I didn't like how he did New Orleans because New Orleans got good food, and when he went to New Orleans,
that's an understatement.
When he went to New Orleans, he dogged them, and but the thing is, it made very sense of what somebody said. You went to New Orleans and you getting burgers, you getting like fast food, like average. You have to dig in the New Orleans style.
Don't tell me he ain't getting no blue crab.
I didn't see him with blue crab. I didn't see him with crawfish etouffee. I didn't see him like I seen him with like simple shit. That and I felt the person when they said that because I've been there. So it's like when I go there, I'm a burger guy. I love burgers. I did not go to Louisiana and say, give me a burger. I did not go to New Orleans for no burger. I got etouffee, po' boys. I got what they known for. Muffalettas. 10 out of 10. Give me a muffaletta. Muffaletta, best thing I ever had. Best, far as sandwich wise, best sandwich I ever had. 10 out of 10. Check out my YouTube. You'll see it. It's in the New Orleans. Excuse me. It's in New Orleans type time. Around there when I did that dog. Man, New Orleans is a vibe. And I didn't understand why he did not like none of the food there for the most part. Saying everything was like below average. And I just feel like Chime Time, keep it real. Why, Keith Lee, keep it real too. To a certain extent. And I feel like both of them got their certain extent. That's my feeling. I'm not saying that that's what happens. My feeling. They keep it real to a certain extent. And when it is real, for the most part, I thought that I feel like that majority of their like reviews are like straight up. Like I've been behind them on a couple of restaurants, and I feel like majority of their reviews like straight up. But I feel like I can tell when you're doing a promotional review because you're doing them KFC ones and them Subway ones and them. I can tell when you're doing a promotional review now that you got a name opposed to when you're doing a real review. But now it's starting to, well, without I had a time with. Now it's starting to seem like the real reviews are being mixed with promotional because now it's like the real reviews in small spots that's not even known is like, hey, I'll just pay you. But I
Come
felt
on,
like
Chime Time.
I had already took the acceptance of you not getting paid. You say I don't get paid for doing these small restaurants, this and that, but then I start to see you doing a lot of commercials with chain
Chain
restaurants
restaurant.
that
Okay.
you getting paid.
For
And
sure.
I'm not knocking that you're getting paid. The thing is, I just to the people, we want you to keep it 100 for the people that actually look to you to say, I'm gonna go and try that. Keep it 100. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you got to do it on a subscribe page, if you got to make a false page, that you got a ghost page that you got to somehow tell somebody else to say, hey, follow this page. This chime time fake, or they ain't got to say fake page or whatever. This is a major that you don't know about. This is a major, whatever, right? It's so many ways to scam online. How I know is because a motherfucker can call you and you press three, four buttons and they can be scamming your whole account. Happened to me.
Access to everything.
So the thing is, the way that people use the internet in the worst way, we have access to use the internet just like that in the best way. You know, so I'm not mad at nobody for doing what they're doing. Keep it up, but kind of just keep it clear. Create a separation
Mm.
so people, your fans, people that follow you, people that want to know more about you, can separate you from the hackers. The people that's trying to get down. But yeah, that was wrapping it up for Detroit, man. I hope that y'all can come out. Raffle tickets still on sale. Get you one. Hope that y'all can come out. It's not mandatory to have a raffle ticket. You get out there and get food for free, backpacks for free, all that without spending a dime, a penny. So
Bring kids, bring your wife.
bring, yeah, absolutely. Come, bring your chairs, Mingo.
Bring your chairs.
Bring your chairs because um we are we are probably gonna have a full house. So let's just prepare, people. Let's be prepared. We know how we like to do. We just say, I was gonna grab that chair, but I was like, oh, I ain't need that. We gonna be
You
good.
need it.
Get that chair, baby. Get it all. Be prepared.
Bring your grill, bring your meat.
Know that this is gonna be a big event, even though it's the first event. Because after this, it only gets bigger. So know that, every event that you hear from us is dealt with a lot of love, a lot of time. Every event is gonna be big. If we say we're gonna go at a park and just barbecue and we want to invite people, it's gonna be big because we gave a lot of thought to that. So it won't be just like what you think. You're gonna walk up to some barbecue. Might walk up to music, barbecue, balloons, tents, because it was a thought process. So just trust the process. Just know, we working for the community, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not just y'all, for the kids. You know what I'm saying? For the elders, like we working for everybody in the community. For the people who don't even think that they want to even accept it, we working for them too. So
Absolutely.
it's a thing. So just stick with us, and I promise, we promise, it's gonna be a good turnout. We got nothing but good ideas, good events, great news, great. You know what I'm saying? Great stuff to just come with y'all with, to tell y'all, to talk to y'all, to kick it with y'all. We might have hangout events, bowling, like bowling type events. Whatever. Just to hang out, bring the community, bring the neighbor back in the neighborhood. So that's our
That's
goal.
it right there.
That's it. So
The neighbor has been taken out the neighborhood.
just stick with
We
us.
definitely want to do that and bring it back.
stick with us. A lot of good stuff to come. A lot of good events. A lot of good give backs. A lot of just good hanging time. A lot of just good talking time. Therapy. Just good everything that you feel like you need. Um, it's naturally provided here. This is a safe space. Get used to it. Get used to it, cause you here now. Get used to it. So
I guess he told you.
okay.
You stuck with us.
Well, let's move to let's move to our very special social media news. Wrap it up with Detroit. Let's move to our very special and very special social media news.
Because I got worldwide news. I was waiting to talk.
Oh no, I didn't know if you was
I'm waiting
done.
to finish.
I thought you was done. I'm sorry.
You thought I was done with the worldwide news?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because I thought I was looking at, I thought I had something that meant, you know what I'm saying, that matched with that, but I couldn't.
Go ahead.
I didn't see it. That's why I just thought that we was moving. That's why. So, no, we're still here. Okay, let's go.
So, apparently, it's not just in America and in the inner cities in America that the police is annoying, right? I mean, it's especially when you're in the inner city. It takes sometimes months, sometimes years for them to answer your 911 call unless you say somebody got a pew pew, right? But they right there when you driving to run your license plate for absolutely no fucking reason at all. And then to try to play in your face and tell you that, oh, the police run everybody's license plate. Huh? Sir, there's no way in freaking hell you can run everybody's license plate.
Yeah, that's a hell of a job.
It's no way. You profiled me because I got damage on my car. So you figured I ain't had no insurance. Like, come on now. Crab in the barrel.
I must say, before it was even damage on the car, right? Because I thought about this too, right? The damage was opposite side. It's just, I'm not even gonna say seen the color of your skin. You're just sitting in a spot of his visual. It's nobody else there. You right here. What else I got to do for these little couple minutes I'm sitting right here? How many numbers and letters is this license plate? 6, 7 at max. Within, if I'm sitting here 2 minutes, right? Shit, I can press this shit real quick. So I'm doing nothing. And I feel like this is what it boils down to. I'm doing nothing. And since I'm doing nothing, and it's what? 2, almost 3 o'clock. I've probably already been here since this morning. I'm doing nothing, but I'm in a high volume area. I have to find something. So this is what my theory. The plate was red before you even crossed from this lane to the passing, because I can see it from the distance that I'm sitting at. I already know because I'm trying to find something to do, something to say. I did some work. I know for sure right here, I got what I got right here. This is enough to go ahead and hit my lights. If I don't see nothing else around here. Because like how you said, the theory of what did I do for you to even feel like, you know what I'm saying, you have to do that. And for the niggas say we do that to everybody, no, you don't. That's not a thing that's true. You know how many plates you have to run on the regular? Just in traffic? You know what I mean? Lanes in traffic? So if I ran you because you right here, so now we just run a nigga. So let me see you because you over. I got to look all the way over there. I got to run you. I gotta we not just running random niggas. That's not what we do. We running probable cause niggas, like how you said. Your car look like it don't belong. Yo, we're gonna run you
Yeah,
because we can find out. You know what I'm
profiling.
saying? Certain shit.
Profiling.
On
Driving while
you
black.
look like you ain't supposed to be in this area. Oh yeah, let me run your plate. If I can find anything I can possibly pull you over for, I'm about to do so. Cause you look like, you know what I'm saying? If I can't find nothing off rip, I'm about to follow you.
So anyway, I had said all that to say the police ain't shit in
Never
America, and they apparently ain't shit in Kenya either.
Never been.
There's a Kenyan TikToker for worldwide news. Kenyan TikToker who had been arrested because he spoke out against the police over there and the violence that they is ensuing against the citizens. And of course, the government tried to turn it around and said that he was inciting violence against the police over there.
Mm-hmm. They got their own rules.
And so they just let him go. He was locked up for 2 days. But I feel like the police needs to learn how to, have a better morale with the city that they working in. That is a training that they need to have, because just like that guy that I dealt with day for yesterday, he was nice. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I told him, I'm like, I feel comfortable that I can ask you this, and I did.
He wasn't really. He was being.
He was being. He could have been worse though. That's all I'm saying. He could have got me told. He could have arrested me. It could have went a lot worse than he did.
He still was being an a-hole because of.
He could have just not pulled me over.
Right. And I feel like that's why. Because when it boils down to it, that's what we're reiterating. Every cop is not running every license plate that's around him.
That's all I'm saying. Find the lie. Find the lie.
Not.
Which one of them statements he told me was a lie?
If I'm sitting around and I'm doing nothing, yeah, I might run. Yeah, I'm gonna run it because that possibly could lead me into make it look like I was doing something this whole time I sat here and did nothing.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, right? If you knew that the plate read what you said it read, why didn't you pull over right then and there? Why did you wait? Because I had to drive to get here. And you know that.
Right.
Why did you have to wait until I pulled off and turn another corner? You could have just been pulled up and said that.
Yeah.
You been ran the plate. You didn't wait. You ain't waiting till, oh, let me see. Oh, damn, you know what? There's a guy in front of me. Let me see this. You been typed it in as soon as you can see it. There wasn't nothing else in front of you to do.
Yeah.
You sitting in a blank spot. You sitting in a spot. The people mover the little queue line don't turn around right there. They stop right there and then reverse back. On this side is nothing. They block it off so you can't even turn around.
He's sitting there so he can catch people going around that thing.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. He can sit there as long as he wants without working.
Yeah.
And if he get up and then decide to work, it's a line of cars right here. He can write you a ticket. Mm-hmm. If he run your shit and see it ain't got no insurance, he can wait on you to start moving. He can do just so much different shit. If he see you come out, your meter may be off. Oh, I can write you. You know what I'm saying? I done seen niggas do. I got a ticket from a police officer at fucking AutoZone. I remember this vividly. And I ain't even had no license, so I went in the car, hurried up, went in because I was trading something in. I think I had some type of fluid that I need to trade in to a different type of fluid. I'm talking about in and out quick. I went in, I was probably behind one person. Wait on that one person. I told dog the fluid I need. He changed it. We changed the price differential, whatever. When I went out, it wasn't the meter man because we're not downtown. It's not the little small car. He was in a police car, a white and blue, and he was a older dude. When I say older, like when he got out, he wasn't taking his time on purpose. He was taking his time because there ain't no another level higher than that. And was writing me a ticket for being in a handicap spot.
Oh, wow.
At an AutoZone for less than a minute, I'm going to say. I ain't even going to say. I spent at least about 30, 45 seconds in that bitch.
That's absolutely
less than a minute. He wrote me a ticket. When I came out, I walked past my car because I'm like, fuck that. I already know I ain't have no license. He was like, but he an old nigga. I just ain't want to ask no questions. Fuck that. I walked past it.
Where you going?
Literally, as I walked past it, I stood at the little bus stop that was close to try to play it off. You already wrote the ticket. You can't do nothing else.
They see your face.
I watched him drive off. The nigga went to the parking lot across the street and did the exact same shit to another car that was in a Family Dollar. They in a Family Dollar handicap spot.
Black.
He wrote them a ticket. And I'm like, bro, you got nothing else to do. As I'm sitting there watching that, I wasn't in a rush to get my car because you ain't about to put 2 tickets on that bitch. You ain't getting it towed. You already did it because you gone. Now I'm watching what you going to do to somebody else. He's putting a bunch of tickets on because I'm thinking, you about to get off in a minute. So you want to make it seem like, nigga, you've been patrolling this area all day. I've been patrolling. That's why all these people got tickets. You probably been sitting the fuck down, doing nothing. You probably took naps, was eating, all that shit. And an hour before you decided you had to go,
you want to pull over everybody.
Anybody who got it, you ain't even pulling niggas over. You going to get niggas out of handicapped parking spaces. Can you tell me when the last time you got a ticket being at the handicapped parking space at fucking Family Dollar?
No.
Cause that shit damn near don't exist.
I was gonna say.
Don't nobody pay attention to that. That's Family Dollar. It's not like it's never. It's booming to the point where can't nobody park. It's never like that. It may get a little busy. Every Family Dollar I know got a big enough parking lot so they can park everybody in that bitch.
Yeah, for sure. People be tripping.
You're patrolling Family Dollar?
But
what about all the robberies that happen on the Family Dollar that's down on Linwood and the Boulevard when all these niggas walk away with all that shit? You wasn't patrolling it then, was you?
That's easy for them to do though. So
nah, I just don't play with nice people. Don't play with no people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we ain't gonna run with that. And I be trying to be lenient to when people try to do the police standoff and shit, because I'm like, shit, don't nobody want to stand out and get unalive for no reason. Because police act like they too scared and act like because they got a weapon and you look like you had your hands in your pockets, I can do this. You can't. That's a problem. You can't. But they get the people that's so far away from the hood, they scared. They never even seen it before. A gathering of us. A gathering of having a good time. They don't know what it look like. So when it look like a good time, a gathering of us, we doing our thing.
Let us investigate.
They see it as, oh no, what they doing? They clicking up on us. We don't.
But
click,
it was so hard to hear that Southfield citizens and some of their lawmakers are racist and want to change Southfield for the worse. Even though I don't go there, I would never want to live there. Just saying.
I mean, I can definitely that's easy to believe for me.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, we gonna push to social media. You know what I'm saying? Social media news for y'all. Before we start the social media news, I want to give y'all one traveler tip that makes I feel like changes the lives of every traveler right now.
Absolutely.
TSA no longer require you to take your shoes off.
First of all, half of y'all feet stink. And you can smell mine. Mine don't stink, but yours stink every time. Yeah.
I ain't got no feet, so I don't know what that even means.
Leave your shoes on.
I ain't got no feet.
Nah,
but TSA require y'all not to take y'all shoes off, so that's a good thing. Praise it up. People is happy about that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Moving right the fuck along is what we call that. Moving right along. So we're going to move to. That was just worldwide. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna move to social news, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever's next on here for it. Forgot that.
Okay, we're gonna jump into some social. This crazy. Let's get into this crazy shit. And we're gonna run through this. Cause I got a lot of crazy shit to tell you, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, first and foremost, let's jump to the crazy. Let's jump to the very first phase. Dwight Howard. Married 6 months. Wife is asking for a divorce. Dwight Howard has a long story. And he has done some things that puts him on this fence, if you know what that fence means. She's ready to go. I feel like that stood out to me because I watched them before. They were sharing toothbrushes and shit. And I'm not trying to run two things together, right? But ain't that almost like controlling? Like, the way I seen it, he stood behind her, she was in the front of him. So, which means you can't. He way taller than her, she way shorter than him. You can't go nowhere other than him if he's standing behind you, right? This is almost like a controlling mechanism. I'm going to brush my teeth, and then I'm going to give you this toothbrush, and I'm still going to stand behind you. You got nowhere to go. I'm standing behind you because I'm almost locking you to the sink. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always telling you, you better brush your mouth with these toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? With this toothbrush, and I just brush my mouth with.
Talking about that's what he did to her.
Yeah, like they got videos of them brushing teeth together, but he stood like right behind her, using the same toothbrush. Like certain mechanisms make me feel like she's not just escaping nothing. It's not like he's like, oh, I offered you everything. I got this much money. She's not running for no reason. I feel like Dwight Howard got some real personal issues that he needs to deal with, and he probably shouldn't have been even married when he was married. But he'll probably tell you different. He'll probably tell you people are hating, people are this, and I'm not. I don't have a hate bone in my body for that guy. Sometimes you just want people to do the ultimate better, but since I don't know the story, the insights of what could change if you do this and what, since I don't know, I can't tell you the ultimate better. I can only tell you what I think is the ultimate better, and what I think, and it was just one I was rooting for, but still, in regardless, no matter what the outcome is, he probably still feels like he's in a win-win situation. And that, at the very least, is enough. I'm not going to say, oh, well, he should at least get this, or, shit, you won, but you feeling like shit. No, hell no, you go back. No. Personally, you feel like, hey, I won. That's your personal, because that's your sanity, you know? So, and, as people, we don't understand the next person. We always try to vouch and say what the next person should do and vouch, and then say why, but we don't know what brought this next person to a sane mindset. We don't know. This person may be good with it, okay with this. They may have complained about this shit for a minute, but okay with settling for the smallest shit as long as they know me and the other party settle. Knowing that, hey, if I do it this way, shit, I can get this out the deal, that out the... Some motherfuckers ain't chasing that. That's a whole nother headache. Fuck chasing that. They can have that shit. I just want to make sure I know I'm good. I'm straight. You know we straight. I know we straight. We got that at least. Fuck everything in between that. I don't give a fuck. I'll get it somewhere else. You know, so you gotta learn. You can't be everybody. You can't tell everybody next move. You don't know what the next person. You can't be everybody. You know what I'm saying? So let people make their move for themselves. Let people do what they let people do what they want to do.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
With that.
So,
For sure.
That's definitely a thing. And that's within. Within that being said, I hope they both get what they want. Within the ending of their marriage, I'm feeling like there's no hope to bring it back. I'm hoping that they both get what they want out of it, out of the deal, and find happiness in the direction that they're going for them both. Snow, you know. So I hope that works out for them.
I think it will.
Okay.
I actually am rooting for Black love.
Absolutely. Me as well.
On all levels.
I got some more Black love coming in there. Since we talking about that Black love, let me just put all the Black love together, and then we're gonna put all this shit together. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion. Boom. Oh well, I guess we'll call it Black love because I feel like I'll trade for Klay Thompson. He's white, but I think he's just light skinned. But I'll trade for him if need be. I'll find somebody. But Klay Thompson, Megan Thee Stallion, allegedly are in some deep dating rumors. I'm not mad about it. Her healing process she went through.
What healing process?
That she had to go through
From who?
Tory Lanez. Her healing process, I feel like she took her
She
time.
jumped on about 3 dicks since then.
Not taking on some, I feel like how they going, not taking on some serious shit. Yeah, absolutely she did. You know why? Because motherfuckers too bad shaming her like she did some shit to him. She got her feeling too.
What to do with her jumping out dick?
Because you gotta find your way out of it, right? You gotta find your. I'm not saying but if that's your way, you gotta find your way out of not thinking about it, right? What the famous female story is for being out of a relationship, getting to another one. Well, what's my best way? What's my best way? How do I forget about the nigga I used to love? Get up under another one? Is that not the story for females?
I don't know what the fuck the story for females is. I don't agree with that. That's just
okay, but that's the story. That's the story. That's the common.
That sounds like a generational curse.
Well, whatever you want to label it as, that's what they call it when they say you're going through something. This is, and what's crazy is because I feel like this is a common female thing, so that's why I feel like more so it's crazy than that. They say, what when you want to get over a nigga, what you do? Get under another one. Literally. Like words verbatim. So that's why I'm like, you ain't never heard.
I didn't say I didn't hear that. That don't mean I gotta agree with that shit.
I didn't say you.
I don't agree with it. I heard it. I don't agree with it.
If you agree with it, I said.
I never said I didn't hear it. I'm saying I don't agree with that, and that's how bitches stay generationally cursed. That's what I'm saying.
I was saying that was the thing. That's the thing.
I don't agree with that. I think that's a recipe for disaster. And yeah, it's a thing that people say. I've heard it, you know. So is a lot of stuff. That I mean is right. I'm not gonna co-sign it or act like I agree. And I'm not gonna act like that's synonymous with healing. Like the fuck? No. Society is stupid as fuck. People say the like kids say the darndest things. People, period, will say the dumbest things because they heard it over and over again before TikTok was a thing. Now that TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, now that social media, since that's what we on social media, some shenanigans or whatever, social media mess. Um, just because it's on social media, don't mean just because it's a meme, don't mean it's right. Like, yeah, I done heard it plenty of times. I know what the point that the meme or the saying is making, but I don't subscribe to that. I don't agree. Is all I'm saying. I don't agree at all.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you was talking about agreeing or not, but I understand.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is a long pause.
No, no,
But anyways, we really need to be wrapping this up. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. Feel like we did good. I'm pretty sure.
maybe a couple more things I'm gonna say because I'll be trying to leave it open sometimes. So I guess I'm gonna just wrap up my little bit. Do a part left, and then we'll do that. We was getting into social media real quick. Well, I don't want to be too long because then we'll be 2 parts. So I'm gonna run through very fast. To keep it from trying to be 2 parts. Okay, real quick. Let's get to social media. Layla Ali says she'll fight my girl Clarissa Shields for 15 to 20 million. I felt like she already had turned that down before. I was so mad about now that you brought this up because are you broke? Like, why are you asking for this? Did something to me. Made me mad. I didn't like that she said that you would come out of retirement for this now. But when she was talking crazy before, you didn't want to get into it. That was my take on that. Feel free to leave, whatever. Donovan Mitchell. And I really had a question about this. Because I didn't understand why. I seen Donovan Mitchell now is engaged to Coco Jones. And people are mad. And I'm like, what happened to the point where why are people mad? What did he do or what did she do or what did they do to make people not like?
She dark skin.
He is too.
So he or him.
I don't understand it. I'm totally lost on it. I thought when I seen it, it was good. Listen. Donovan Mitchell's not even a player that I'm just like, oh, that's my dog. Coco Jones, I like some of her music, but she's not even like, oh, that's my girl. I just seen it as why be mad. I didn't even understand. What are y'all mad about? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Please enlighten me if I don't know. Please do. It just threw me for a
She
loop.
dark skinned. I'm just telling you. I just told you what. You think that's not a thing because he dark skinned? That don't matter. They want him to be with a white woman. Shit. Not only is she black, but she dark skinned, darker than me.
That threw me for a loop. I don't understand. He's black too. He's not like.
They want a black nigga with a white woman.
Okay, I'm not understanding. That don't even. You
acting like that's new.
I understand if that was his resume or you know what I'm saying, but like
that's what the internet wants though. They want him with a white woman or another, a light skin. They can't tell if she white or black. Yeah, they don't want him with no woman that look like she could be his mother or grandmother. Hell no.
The thing is, I don't see that because then the internet is still happy with other people same color being together, and I mean
who?
Motherfucking
who? Name them.
Listen, the internet right now is living. And you know what? I'm glad we brought this up because this is almost one I almost forgot. Boom. The internet right now is...
Nope.
The internet right now...
They're trying to break that up too.
Is living off Cardi B and Stephon Diggs.
Oh, they broke up.
No, they're not. Bingo. Right? You know why? Because Cardi B got on cleared out. She said, I got a nigga who love me down. She said... Cardi B cleared all this shit up for everybody, right? Even for me. Because I said Stephon Diggs is a nigga, he's gonna do that, right? That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna make you feel like that, and then he's gonna make his turn, he's gonna do whatever. Even for me. She got on and cleared this shit up. She said, I don't know who comes with all this BBL, even stink shit. She said, maybe that's because you need to wash your... That's your problem. She said, because I don't have that problem. She said, and you know what? There's a lot of motherfuckers who hating on me and all this shit and this. She said, I got a nigga who loves me down. Exact words. You hear me? She cleared up all the bullshit. Cardi came through. For motherfuckers who wanted to know, oh, you know. She cleared it up. Made it very clear. You know? And
it was very clear
that they still rocking. Very clear they still rocking.
Right. Well, let me tell you this. I knew they were still together.
I'm gonna tell you, I was one of the ones, and that's what I'm telling you. This.
You was one of the ones that was what?
I said that Dog, because of his resume, Dog is that kind of nigga who does that. I said specifically, now you want to talk about rewind back the show, rewind it back, because I said specifically, I said I don't think he said nothing about her BBL stank and shit like that. I said I don't think he said that, but I think they broken up. That was my words. Yeah. Tell me if I'm lying right now on this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say you. I said the people.
The people. They you know they on your team. I believe you said that. I'm just saying. I'm not surprised. That they not broke up. I knew they wasn't broke up because I've been, like I told y'all a couple of episodes ago when we were talking about Cardi and Offset. I've been a fan of Cardi since before Cardi got on Love and Hip Hop. Cardi is a content creator. Cardi can't help her. She can't bite her tongue for real. If Cardi was mad at that man, we know for sure she wouldn't have been keeping quiet. Just because she took them pictures down, maybe she wanted to make some. She was the one who took them down. He did. I knew he kept his. That's another way, but I knew that's another way that I figured because now one of them wasn't saying nothing. They both seemed very vocal. So because now one of them wasn't saying nothing, I figured they had just got into a little spat. It wasn't that they was gonna. That's probably their first little argument.
I said I thought they had broke up. That's exactly
I knew they broke up because after 2-3 days, when Cardi didn't come online spazzing out,
people was talking about that workout video. That workout video was old.
What workout video?
When people was trying to say, "Oh, when she uploaded this workout video, that happened before."
What work? I don't know.
It was a workout video with her and Stephon Diggs that people was trying to say they was using that for to try to say it was collateral. But I had already knew that video because I had already seen it way before. So I was like, that's old, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, y'all just resharing the video, you know. But maybe she had reshared it to let people know. And, you know. Because I'm like, that's an old video. That workout video was old. That they was sharing when she was doing the strings and when he was behind her. Yeah, it was a workout. Again, you know, I did my little research on there. Okay, I'm gonna touch lastly, certainly not least, I'm gonna touch lastly on my social media. With my social media mess. Because I feel like the name has been brought up. The male's name has been brought up in a lot of controversy coming up. But it's been on a slide. So now baby girl not playing. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj allegedly calls out Jay-Z and says he owes her $2 million. And Jay-Z, as you know, his name has been up in scandals coming along, but you know, how it worked his way out. It worked his way out. You know what I'm saying? He found his way out of all of this. And I feel like she is saying allegedly, but my feelings about it is she feeling like, you know what, since you going through all this, let me say my piece about what I'm supposed to get to. I don't think she's lying about the money situation with him. I don't think she's lying, but I also don't think she's gonna get it. Because I feel like you waited too long to even come out and say so about something on the wrong type of a time. Like, you know, his name is being brought up in other situations, and now you want to come out and say something about some money, makes you kind of seem like you're chasing a dollar. Like, not like a random person, but it's like
a dollar that I'm owed. I mean, the fuck. I don't think that matters. Yeah, I'm chasing
I
a
feel
dollar.
like
It's
if it
my
was
dollar.
that was you was
Before you
owed,
start having to pay all other motherfuckers, let me make it known first you owe me.
but that wasn't the thing. I feel like you didn't make it known first. It's coming up now. How long you been owing you this?
This is what I'm saying. She one of the first celebrities that's done said something about it that I'm hearing.
But how long have you
And
been owing you this though? You as a person with that gratitude, your name hold this much weight. If I say something, motherfucker, it's gonna become a controversy off top because I am who I am and you are who you are. So I got my people behind me. I'm not gonna wait until you going through something.
Nicki Minaj been having an issue with Roc Nation. It's not new. She been saying something about it way before Diddy got locked up and he got involved in that. It's been 2-3 years or more that, and I'm not a Nicki fan no more. I'm no longer a Barb. I don't even like her, but I'm gonna keep it 100. She been saying something about Roc Nation. She been not liking Roc Nation.
Not liking and saying they owe you is something different.
She been pretty much saying they owe her for a while. She just ain't put no number on it. She haven't been as vocal about it because she probably was trying to wait and see. That is a big. That's. It's more than just Jay-Z. Jay-Z
right,
is,
but then when you got the money to do so, right, what do? You go and get somebody who can put this together for you, right? Do you wait?
And then 9 times out of 10 been telling her to keep quiet. Yeah, you wait. You don't run your mouth on the internet.
You don't run your mouth on the internet, but you don't wait to go and get this person. I go and get you immediately. As soon as I know I feel like I'm being scammed, I pick you up immediately.
No, you have to gather evidence.
Right, that's why I pick you up to pick up evidence.
To keep hanging themselves. You already losing money.
That's the reason I pick you up, because
the longer they try to scam you, the more they gonna owe you when the shit hit the fan.
Right, but I can pick up my own evidence and it cannot be the right shit, right? This is why I go and get you somebody who knows.
And that's the person who knows probably told them to shut up. And let's keep gathering evidence. Act like we don't know what's going on. That's common sense.
Oh, well, I guess I ain't got common
sense. Act like I don't know. No, I'm saying act like I don't know the person. That's just like anything. Act like I don't know the person.
So my
scam me and let them hang themselves and keep gathering evidence. That's what the FBI and the CIA and shit do all the time. They let you keep going thinking you getting away with that shit, and they constantly, the IRS, they constantly gathering evidence until they got enough to where it's no doubt.
Wouldn't it be easier to close the case because I gathered enough evidence to just be like, yeah, you owe me. It's not allegedly no more. You owe me because I waited until I waited. I didn't say nothing until I gathered enough evidence. So now it's not allegedly. It's you owe me because now I got proof, right?
That's what it sounds like happened. I don't understand what your argument is.
The thing is, she don't have proof. It's allegedly.
How you know she don't have proof?
Because it's allegedly.
I don't like neither one of these people.
Yeah,
I don't like either one. I would.
That's
never
part of social media news that celebrity news that I wanted to basically bring up because that is possible. Later on, we can tune back into that because I want to know: will she get the money that she says she owed from him for whatever reason? I want to do an update. You don't want to be in, you don't want to talk about that, I will. That's fine. I can do.
I'm not saying I don't want to talk about it. I'm just I don't like being one of them people, so I have no dog in this fight. Is all I'm saying. So, I'm not saying I don't want to talk about it. It's like you say, it's a hot topic. I'm just saying I don't have a dog. I'm not biased either way to be like, well, Nicki, and you would think that I would be on Nicki Minaj's side, especially I used to be a Barb. But I don't like her. I don't like him. So
I mean, either or. So I mean, but what's the real though? What do you?
That's why. Like? Well, I just told you. I kind of said without saying what I think. You know what I'm saying?
So you kind of felt like she is on some. That's really the truth. What she's saying.
For sure. For sure. He owe her. She wouldn't have said it if it wasn't. Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. And then the fact Jay-Z is Sagittarius too. And the fact that he ain't said nothing.
But he ain't addressed a lot of stuff. But you know what I'm saying? And not addressing a lot of stuff is keeping him where he at, I feel like. You know, because addressing it a lot of times be the problem for a lot of people. Look at Shannon Sharp when he addressed the situation.
What happened? That shit's quiet. I ain't heard nothing else
He
about
just ain't
Shannon
been
Sharp.
the same. Now he don't do he only do the little nighttime segment, and then his show, it ain't popping like what it used to pop. When the last time you heard of the Shannon Sharp
going viral
podcast that somebody was there after the episode when people said I told him not to do shit what he did. When the last time he had a big celebrity on? If he's even, I haven't even seen his podcast since then. When the last time he had somebody big enough that people want to tune in? Since then.
Hey, you know what?
He's been doing the After Dark.
Don't nobody give a fuck about the truth once the lies more entertaining.
Understood, right? And that's what I'm saying. After that, his thing before then, he was building up his podcast. He got Cat Williams on. Cat Williams said some shit that the motherfuckers never had before. Gave him an outlet. Now he get motherfuckers that want to come on and say shit that they never said on nobody else shit. Ain't nobody else. Ever since then, ain't nobody else talking about going on Shay Shay. Ever since allegations, I ain't heard nothing about going on Shay Shay. I ain't heard about Shay Shay having a viral motherfucking moment on his own since then. Shay Shay has moved to doing the after night shit with Ocho Cinco. They still do that. He still shoot. But tell me he didn't put into the Shay Shay show, whatever he called this shit, more than he put into that other shit before the allegations. Did he or did he not?
Yeah.
You can see the difference. So the thing is, the power of words can change shit. But it's all about, I feel like, what really happened. Because the power of words of some false shit, you can't move me. You can't say nothing false and move me from where I'm at in life. Wherever I'm at. You can't say nothing false and move me, because in every way I can show you how this is false. Every way you trying to say how this is true, because when you're telling a false story, you have to really build this around the person that you're telling this about. You can't say, I was way on the east side and he came to see me, knowing that this nigga worked every day on the west side. He came to see you early in the morning on the east side and this nigga was at work. You gotta build your story around that. You can't tell no bullshit and it just fly. It have to be something that at least line up to be like, damn, that's a possibility. Because if it ain't a possibility, you look like a damn fool. It ain't no way you could say something and your alibi can print to you something different. Can print something different. Somebody can say something, your alibi print something different. This nigga was over my house and he SA'd me. He was, DV, all this. And records show the nigga was locked up the whole time. How can he do that? It don't make sense. So you can't just randomly say anything and move somebody from where they at, is what I'm saying. If you said that about somebody and that's what, you know what I'm saying, what you said wasn't true, that don't move a motherfucker. That don't make a motherfucker feel like, I got an answer to that because you making me look like, no. Motherfuckers already know. That don't move me to make me, Now I'm damn near feel I'm guilty to that because I feel like what am I paying that attention for? If you know me, you know what happened. Or if you just watch me, or if you just tuned in, or if you just put two and two together, because everything on that shit got a record. If you just put two and two together because it's a recorded time, whatever, you will see that shit didn't happen. But for a motherfucker to just be quickly to just listen, oh yeah, damn, and that's why I feel like that is a long shot from certain shit like that happening. Ain't nobody just leave him alone because they personally feel like that's what he did. It was left alone because how you addressed it. You addressed it one way, in some way where it was almost like you was giving sympathy, but then you started backing off of shit.
Who are you talking about right now?
Shay. Shannon Sharpe,
yeah.
Backing off his show after the allegations. You don't have another Shannon Sharpe podcast. When niggas are given guilt, that's what they're given. And I'm not saying he's guilty. That's given guilt. What did you do to come back and show? Did you continue to stay yourself? You changed. I don't give a fuck if I'm getting the lowest niggas now. I'm still gonna shoot my show.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just talking in camera, just me.
If it's just me, I'm still gonna shoot my show.
Especially, and I know I got
allegations and shit that motherfuckers looking down. I probably got my fans looking at me like, damn, you probably did this shit. You know what I mean? Niggas probably was like, yeah, you probably did that shit. You turned on. You ain't even. Because you ain't got a backbone yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying to that situation. But to the whole Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z situation, she came late with it, which is why I believe it's not a true fact. Because if something was to happen to you, especially we talking about $2 million worth debt, I'm not gonna wait until nothing.
That's you not her.
The thing is, if it can be proven, if we sign contracts, all it. This shit is an industry.
This Jay-Z.
This not no hood shit. This an industry.
This Jay-Z, and she know what type of time he on, what type of connections he got, what type of time he on. But you know, I don't know. I don't like him even out anyway, so I don't care.
Right, because nigga been popping for over 10 years.
That don't mean shit. That don't got shit to do.
You had a lawyer for how long? How long you been in this game?
The lawyer probably telling her like it don't even make no sense to go against him. I can see all of these lawyers probably telling Nicki Minaj, fuck that $2 million. It's not worth it.
No, not after Brian Steele done won 2 RICOs in 1 year. Lawyers is trying to get a name. A lawyer right now is a hot name right now to the community of what they call gangsters, street thugs.
A lawyer ain't always been
always, right? But for a motherfucker to be 2 RICOs in 1 year, lawyers are hot commodity. I want you now. I ain't even been in no trouble. Brian Steele. Hey, what I gotta pay to have you on my team? Just in case a RICO come. Cause you done beat 2 of them in 1 year. I want you. Right now. Prices just went up. It's just a different, it's supply and demand. It's never the same. I can go and get a motherfucking court-appointed lawyer. It may be the court-appointed lawyer ain't the same. It may be $500, $5 this week, $700 next month. It's gonna be affordable, but
$500.
Court-appointed.
That's affordable shit.
Hell yeah, for a court-appointed lawyer that you about to go to court for, and they about to be there 4-5 times. Hell yeah. Court appointed, you only got to pay them $500.
Well.
Hell yeah. Because when you paying for that real motherfucker that's about to work for you too, because them court appointers they don't even know your case damn near every time they pull up. They got to reiterate. What's your case again? They gotta
So
reiterate
many.
because you ain't paid no money.
Yeah,
You ain't paid no
none of
money.
y'all on they.
When you come with that money, you remembered. I remember your whole case. I got your shit wrote down right here. What's
you first. You tag.
Yeah,
You pin to the top.
You better know it. Absolutely. You better know it. So you know. That's why I say that's a whole nother story. I want to see how that play out. Anyway, I want to see if she get it or if she don't. Was she boosting or was she not? But y'all know how we gonna do. We gonna wrap this up, man. Make sure y'all follow all them channels, man. Listen, first and foremost, let us break this down for y'all.
Sleepy.
I'm not sleepy, but I know we've reached the 3-hour mark. I feel like, you feel me? I like to leave it one, so I don't like to make it too long till we gotta separate it to two. Anything too long, y'all love us and y'all can catch us on the next episode. We love y'all too. You know what I'm saying? If you stay here all this long, we know y'all tuned in to the next one. That's much love. It's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers to you.
Okay, you better know
giving us a chance.
Hey, better know that. So, wrapping it up today. Hope that you enjoyed our episode. We really put in time.
I took a nap on y'all, woke back up. Listen, I'm ready.
And then we didn't even know this time. She a pro. She a pro now. Y'all know what I'm saying? She a pro. Look at her. And she working hard. Working hard for y'all. Working hard. Plenty stories on her page.
It's the guns.
You gotta go and check them out. She working hard. It's a lot of hard work. I've been seeing her. I like the kind of work that she putting in.
Oh, thank you.
Fires, the channel is elevating crazy. It's a lot of different stuff for y'all to check out.
We got some more stuff coming up right here on Time to Talk About page and Travel Base. Trust and believe, I'm not only working for me, I'm working for us.
I had a surprise question I was bringing up to y'all tonight.
Bring it. Let's do it. Let's end on that note.
This wasn't even known about the surprise question. We want to know. This is collectively. We want to know how many people want to join the cruise with us next month.
Next month?
And next year. I'm sorry.
Because he was surprised me with some shit.
Right.
So wait a minute, y'all. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean to be rude, wrong, or disrespectful, but he was surprised. I was like, next month.
That's possibly that possibly can happen, but not this time. But next year in December, we will be boarding a cruise. We
June 6th through the 12th.
Group cruise. June or December?
Next year?
Yeah.
It's December 6th through the 12th.
Okay, you said June.
It's for my birthday.
Okay, you said June.
I said June? Yeah, I'm sorry, okay. I didn't mean that.
It's December because that's what I was promoting. Okay, so look. You want to get on the cruise. We will make a flyer. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna make it. She just worked so hard. I know it's a flyer in the making for you guys. With a payment plan that's to the very minimum, with a down payment, and if you want to speed it up, you can pay more than that. But the thing is, why not hang out with your favorite people on a cruise? We taught you guys all the tricks and the trades. If you haven't seen them, you need to tune into the page. Travel.
Just come on, travel with us. Yeah, just come on.
Listen,
if you know, we have a time, baby. We are a vibe.
We can do some events here. We could throw some gathered events here, but let's.
I want to go to the Ribs.
Let's
everybody meet at the Ribs and R&B festival.
Ribs and R&B Festival.
That's where we're gonna meet at. That's our first meet and greet.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that because
more info.
Yeah,
more info coming about that. We can pick a spot. Let's do a meet and greet at the let's do that.
But first,
a hangout spot.
Is that
where
first or after the backpack giveaway?
That should be coming up, so that should probably be first. So let's do a hangout spot. Let's hang out.
Yeah, come meet us in person and see that we not scammers or none of that. We not
absolutely,
AI.
Absolutely.
We not.
I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all know
now
that because we're on video. But
hey, y'all be looking real.
Come get your feel. No, don't. Not feel for real, because I'll feel on me. But no, come get your.
I'll do that. I have it covered. I have the feeling on him part. I got it very well covered.
Yeah, just come get a just come get a just a conversation, just a outlook. We're putting together.
Not the ball. You be kicking the bubbles?
Absolutely, the bubbles. We're gonna talk about what's in the near future. Time to talk it out. Us here, we're all about giving back to community, no matter what, in every fashion, every form that we can find a way. So,
if it's just support.
Yep, whatever.
Listening ear.
You have ideas.
Resources.
Yep, if you have ideas, you got somewhere we can give back in a way. Come up. Just talk to us. We're regular people. We mean no harm.
Y'all know that shit.
So.
Y'all know that. No shade. But
listen, we love y'all, man.
Yeah, we love y'all. Y'all know that. We the most down to earth is.
You just gotta let it be known nowadays.
That ain't work, dude. That wasn't.
People are just a little bit crazy, and
we the most down to earth is.
You gotta sell it. I mean, not you, but I'm saying, people are just crazy.
They not paying enough for me to sell all this.
Don't sell all that. Please don't sell it.
They not paying offering. They don't own it. They don't own enough.
She ain't selling it, y'all.
No, I'm celibate. If anything, I celibate and bust you in your face. Play with me, sounds like.
She's celibate because she'll sell a bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna tell you. I sell a bit, all right. A bitch busting their mouth.
No.
Try me. But no, I ain't selling shit.
No, yeah, that was just a joke. But
I help you get off the streets. Yeah, I help you sell your mind and not your body.
Use your mind.
Yeah, sell your ideas. You know what I'm saying? Sell your. I don't mean.
You're fine. That's fine. That's why I'm here. Listen. Wouldn't it be so fun to just be sitting here? Listen. Pop up to the event. Promise you're gonna be on the vlog. We're gonna do a vlog that whole day. You there?
Most definitely.
You will be on the vlog. We will do interviews.
I'm gonna have all three of my phones out.
We're gonna talk to random people. We're gonna do interviews.
We're gonna be vlogging. We're gonna be getting B-roll. We're gonna be getting live shots. Everything.
Just
There's gonna be a lot of media going on.
There are so many gifts to be given out. Man, the gifts.
Y'all better come on, because if y'all don't, I won't have that shit for me. That's gonna be my
The list runs long on the gifts, man. Come get them raffle tickets. The list runs long on the gifts. She's just saying that she don't even want them. She want to give them to y'all so bad. She don't even want y'all to pay for the raffle tickets.
I got a spirit of offense on me.
She want y'all to just get them for the free. And I understand. Listen.
At least,
just get them, man. Just get them. Get the raffle ticket. If you get one, if you get two, you got a chance to win.
Buy them in advance and advance your chances of winning. Okay. So yeah.
It's so much of a mixture of people. It ain't one person that done bought like a real big bundle. It's a mixture of people. It's a real good mixture. So I promise you, man, just a couple tickets right now. At this point, you could possibly win And
Is it like
we've been letting y'all
potluck?
know for a long time.
Potluck.
No, potluck is when you bring food. That's not potluck. No.
Uh-huh.
Food is free. The food is free.
Don't pay
Refreshments
no
are
more.
free. That would be free food, free drinks. The drinks will be kid friendly. They're gonna be kid friendly drinks. So if you
Free
want,
food and free drinks, bro.
if you
That sound like a
want
cruise.
anything other than kid friendly drinks, you probably gonna have to bring your own. We have kid friendly drinks. They're gonna be, refreshments, steak, water, juice, and a little bit of soda. I'm gonna have more juice than
Who
soda.
house is this? What's we doing?
I'm gonna have more juice than soda.
On the boat?
No, at the event.
All right.
Who house is this? It's funny.
No, I'm talking about who houses is that we going over. I think we was having this
Right,
event at somebody's
right.
house, but
That's
no,
what I
we
was
talking about the backpack giveaway.
Right, that's what I was.
I'm sorry, I had like
That's fine.
bumped
No,
off for like 20 seconds.
just a reminder. Just throwing out all the reminders. And then also there's a
Wig
wig
workshop and
bingo.
book fair.
A wig workshop and book fair. That's a week before that, to be exact.
July 27th.
I'll put it up. There will be flyers. Flyers.
I'm sorry we took so long.
To inform you about that. We are going to push those, guaranteed. Please.
Get your wig ready for the fall. I know we ain't wearing our wigs right now because it's hot, but get it ready. Get it colored the color you want.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids.
Also a kid-friendly event.
Also a kid-friendly
Also
event.
will be beverages, refreshments,
food,
snacks,
because I be smashing.
everything.
I be smashing in the kitchen.
Listen,
I be cooking. I be flicking the whip.
Every event.
Yeah, I do.
It will be fun. It will be a time to talk out event. When you make your first time to talk out event, you're gonna know you don't never want to miss another one.
Period. So just don't do it to yourself. Make sure you come equipped every time with time to spend, hugs and love to give, and thanks to give. Because that's it. And that's all.
That's it. Just come with love, baby. Because you're going to get loved on. Anytime you walk into a time to talk it out event.
Absolutely.
You're going to get loved on.
Absolutely.
No matter who you are, your kids going to get loved on. You're going to get loved on. We're going to show you a different space of, this is just how we live. It's a lot of love to give. So make sure you guys tune in. We love you guys for being here tonight, shooting with us in the gym as regular. We all Michael Jordan tonight. You Michael Jordan, we Michael Jordan. If you was here, we 23. Everybody's Jordan tonight. I wouldn't pull out my Jordan shoes, but that would be too much. But everybody's Jordan tonight. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, man. Don't forget, get them raffle tickets. Make sure you call about the whole event with the wig, the color, and all that. Make sure you call about if you want to be a contestant, if you want to be in the contest. Oh, you want to be a judge. There's so many events coming up. Just call and ask, hey, what's coming up? We can give you the rundown. Yeah. We love you guys, man.
So much.
Keep shooting with us.
So much.
I promise you there's so much more to come.
Yes, we love you.
Keep shooting with us.
Much.
And we ain't gonna talk about the orange dude. We're gonna make the world
never
better.
will we speak about the orange dude on this show.
We're gonna make the world better.
Yeah, no.
One piece at a time.
Thank you so
by
much.
our pitching in. Yeah, we don't need nobody else help. We just all gotta stick together. Love each other. Love your neighbor.
May the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another.
Love your neighbor. Love yourself. Love your people. Amen.